Hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this evening we are enjoying a spot of this Furry Dungeons and Dragons. Tato, you're not in the fantasy grounds.
Oh
yeah,
Tato.
not either. There we go.
Yeah, I just noticed.
How could you, Tato? It's betrayal.
He's
House
clearly
on hill?
abandoned us to go visit his dear old grandman.
Hello?
Alright,
It's okay.
Yes.
There we go.
Elysian, it is your turn for recap.
Recap me, baby.
Absolutely not. Well, we were off to Grandma's house, also known as Tato's grandmother, and supposedly my wife. That's a long story I'm not going to get into. We'll find out this session. But before we had done that, we were just having a bit of time off from all the craziness, and the Furby organ, and the Lich, and the murders, and the giant pillar of flame from the tower. Yeah, we need the time off. On this relaxing ferry trip that should take us to the Great Glacier. Azeroth is also really proud of this belt he got. He keeps telling me the story over and over. It was interesting the first time, but now it's just... somebody get him talk to Brahm. Then we'll have another never-ending conversation. And I just hope nobody gets seasick on their way there. We also might encounter some gnolls and orcs. I don't know if you consider that relaxing. It is to me.
I really need to start proofreading these.
He typed
I really
it out
suck
for
at reading from a script in the first place.
you.
From
He typed it out for you to see. How did you miss it?
I didn't
I
actually
didn't
read
miss
it!
hold
I
on.
didn't miss it, it's just that
Not
then
you.
my
I'm talking
brain
about
thinks
him.
of something to add, and I'm like, oh, this, that, this.
No, I meant Zim. How did he not see it?
Oh.
I was busy with other things. I was busy ranting and raving. Anyways, reality of it is, yeah, you're not gonna find out this session. And you also forgot to mention, you know, the whole trip to, the Raven Queen's domain. It's interesting.
You know,
Yeah, I
pissing
didn't
off a guy.
mention that because that wasn't one of the recent events. That's like not even 2 sessions ago, way more than 2 sessions ago.
He meant
And
while
the
mentioning
Lich
the
was?
Lich and the organ.
Oh yeah. The
And those
Raven
were
Queen did
quite a
come
bit
after
before the
Lich.
Raven Queen.
Oh.
I have a limited amount of time. That is my defense.
More like you have a limited amount of brain.
Memory.
Theo, you're grounded. You're spending the entire trip in the mansion, in your room.
This is how Tato's reacting to.
Elysian goes to slap his grandson upside the head. You will listen to your grandpa.
He's still laughing.
Alright, so everybody's inside the mansion. You had made plans to leave on the morrow. At least I think you already made plans.
Brom was out late and could use a recap.
So you guys are going to... I guess first off I should bring up the Faerun map for you. And there we go, and there we go, and that. Okay. So, you need to go north of Castle Perilous, which is to the north of Molemaster. of course you have mountains between you and there. So you guys are going to take the river out of the Moon Sea down past the Monastery of the Yellow Rose, and then follow that river up and through the Bloodstone Pass.
Isn't there like a monk discipline of the Yellow Rose or something?
Yes, that's
Yes,
where cricket
and
comes from.
we have a member who belongs to it.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't know. Okay.
he came from there.
Oh, I forgot.
So anyways, those were the plans. You've booked passage to go to Helga Ball. The only person that would take you all the way to the Bloodstone Pass would charge you an arm and a leg, so you're gonna go to Helga Ball and hope for the best that you can find someone there. So yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. Like,
So wait, are we taking a ferry from the monastery or from Mole Master?
Mole Master.
Okay.
River travel being typically swifter than foot.
So are we gonna fight a lot of things on the way, or are we
Even
gonna
with your
fight
magic
a lot-
wagon.
The real question is, are we gonna do a lot of fighting, or are we gonna do a lot of dying?
Well, we'll have to see.
definitely fighting.
So it's the morning of your departure. You decided to go when they were ready because, it's cheaper. Or more rather, Nim decided to make you wait until then because, it's cheaper. And since he's the one paying for it, you kind of have to go along with it.
It's okay, you make good food.
It's okay, I understand.
Alright, so you've had your breakfast and everything. The ferry the river ship that you've hired does have a position for the wagon to be loaded on. They were loading
wonder
their
who made
other
our
supplies first. Huh?
Did we eat a ration or did you cook?
I mean, the mansion produces whatever food you want.
Oh, neat.
It's of a good quality. Not the greatest. Not as good as Nim can cook, if he rolls well.
Certain limitations may apply. If you want a dragon steak, go hunt your own, damn it.
Okay, so Nim did
Don't
make
hunt
breakfast
dragon.
and did very well. It is a very filling meal.
Did I question how he operated?
You wouldn't have seen him.
God damn it.
You
He
just
was in the
gotta.
kitchen. He got up early just to cook for you all.
Oh, how high did he roll on his cooking skill? Oh.
Oh,
Really good.
yay, good food.
Can I at least not bring into question? Or
You
I
can
this
question the meat that he uses.
completely?
That should always be questioned.
By those who are crass enough to eat meat, yes.
What is on the breakfast menu, then? I should inquire.
This morning's meal includes an omelet. You don't know where the egg's from. It's definitely not chicken, but it is tasty. A little bit on the slightly salty side, but the other herbs and spices that he mixed in make up for the saltiness of the egg itself. It's the kind that you can tell it's from the actual egg that he used. So you've got it's an omelet. Inside is stuffed with cheese, a couple of fruits vegetables, all sautéed to absolute perfection. And There is also sausage and bacon inside. On the side, you have hash browns, shoestring, of course, the best kind. And yeah, that's your breakfast.
Yay.
For Brum, he prepares a small bowl of nuts.
It would be cool if stuff like orc meat makes you stronger.
But why would you want to eat orc meat?
It would also
Hey,
be very
they've been
disgusting. You
eating
have to make
us
a
for
fortitude save
centuries.
to consume it. ...
But you wouldn't want to eat them?
Brum, by the way, will accept the bowl of nuts with a nod of thanks and proceed into the kitchen to make himself a nut.
Wait, Brum,
Yes.
do you know my grandmother?
I have already mentioned that I've never visited the Great Glacier area. However, she has at any point been present in the southern lands. It's not beyond the realm of possibility that our paths have crossed.
She mentioned taking care of a giant squirrel, and you're the only giant squirrel I know.
Well, I
Sure.
would hardly consider myself a giant. By combat statistics, I am actually counted quite small.
Oh,
You-
you're
you see me
giant
walk-
compared to a squirrel.
You see me walk over to him and stand behind him. Are you sure he's giant?
Wait, are you a squirrel or are you a chipmunk?
Uh,
I'm a ranger. I
Dun,
should know
dun,
this.
dun.
I'm starting to think you're a speciesist.
No, I think I'm just an idiot.
That could be possible too.
That's right, guys. I'm speciesist.
Oh god.
I'm just saying, it's weird because Elysian knows my grandma. Is there anybody else in here who knows my grandmother?
How do you not know a difference between a squirrel and a chipmunk?
I'm your grandma's
I don't know what you are. You're a weird guy. You're a weird man. You're one of the strangers my grandma told me about to stay away from.
No, I'm your grandpa. I played with you in the snow. I helped you make snow seals.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you're definitely one of the strangers my mom told me to stay away from.
Your mom or your grandma?
Both.
Never talked about your mom before.
She's boring.
Compared to grandma?
Yeah.
Don't remember if I ever met your mom.
The mom was sane, unfortunately.
I should have.
She's a boat maker, and Dad's a fisherman.
See, completely sane.
Yeah. Completely sane, boring job.
Does that mean you're an excellent fisher who can make boats? Or am I just...
Well, considering the difficulty Tato had in making a simple underground structure for us to rest the night in, no, I would not trust any boat he made.
You know what? You win that.
I get sick on boats anyway.
How do you do that?
Please stay towards the edge and do not throw up on me.
Give me some ginger.
Probably a little expensive in this region.
Yeah.
I would, but I was going to say I would, but then I remembered I have no money.
Yeah, fancy that.
Because whatever money I had left, I gave back to Azeroth.
Wah, wah.
Now I have only one gold piece to make. Yay.
Look at all that.
Can
You
somebody else
incompetent
get him
treasure
ginger
hunter.
so he's not throwing up on us?
I won't throw up on you. God dang. Hey, what would happen if I threw up in your bag of coaling?
I don't think we want to
Each of the
experiment with that.
pieces would
I don't think
Each
that's
of
a
the
good idea.
pieces, all of the chunks, if any, would turn into pieces of coal.
I didn't want this. I didn't want to know the answer.
The more
No,
liquid
we're
portions.
moving on. Yeah, I am just going to keep the bag of coaling around my neck for the duration of this stream. If you
Hang
even get
on.
slightly close to it, I will
Crying.
violently boop your snoot.
Would
with
you
my
stop
fist.
interrupting me?
I must admit, I've had a great deal of curiosity about this mystical item. Is it not typically referred to as a bag of holding?
Anyways,
It's a bag
as
of-
I was saying, the dungeon master, if you throw it in there, the chunks will turn into lumps of coal, and the more fluid parts will become just coal dust. It'll be really hard to get out, but it's possible.
Yeah.
I would imagine that anytime you take something out of it from this point forward, the dust which has collected on the individual piece would transmogrify back into vomit.
Oh yes.
As
of
such,
course
anything coated in it would be subsequently slimy.
Guys are nasty.
And smell
Ew.
terrible.
Ew.
Let's drop this conversation, please, before I actually. Anyways, moving on. Anything that goes
So
in the
you
bag
guys are-
becomes a piece of coal.
Are you guys leaving the mansion then? Finally.
Well,
Yeah.
Brum will go secure some
Yeah,
additional
yeah, we'll plan
supplies
it out.
and say goodbye to his artist friend.
As you step out of the mansion, you find yourselves in an unusually warm area. There is some sort of stone covering the ground beneath the wagon, and white lines on this stone are, the cart's just in this little area that's surrounded on three sides by white lines. In front
I
of you,
have absolutely no idea what this is.
in front of you, is an absolutely massive building made of stone. It looks a little different than most buildings, where they're usually made out of blocks of stone, as this one seems to be all one piece of stone. In the middle of it, between two large doors of glass and steel, is a giant sign proclaiming Greaves Mart.
And someone must have had a lot of time in their hands to make this place.
Oh dear Lord, no!
You can already see me walking towards the door.
Think we stop.
Greaves is standing outside of one of the doors. He's on top of a somewhat large platform. Everybody do give me an insight check. There is
Okay.
a massive... no, I want insight. From everybody.
Where's the insight? Up there it is.
And there is an absolutely massive crowd of people outside of this building.
Oh, we got 2 20s out of that, and the 25, and the 24. Nice.
Those of you that rolled over a 15 realize that there is something different about Greaves. His clothes are, instead of his normal purple, it's gray color and trimmed with red. And he just seems different. You can't quite place it on, place your finger on it. It seems like somebody other than Greaves.
Well, since Shenzi is friends with everybody, even though I personally don't like Greaves, she would walk up to him and give him a hug and say, "Greaves, your new outfit looks..."
He's on a pedestal. You can't actually get up to him. It's a gnome, and his pedestal is like 15
Compensating.
feet off the ground.
overcompensating.
Yeah.
Okay, well then I get really close and I jump up and down and wave and I shout, Greaves! Greaves!
So you're
Hi!"
fighting your way through the crowd?
Yes.
Okay.
I would help push through.
Greaves
I-
looks down at you, and he doesn't seem to even recognize you at all.
Guys,
As
I
you
think
gather there at the entrance, he speaks up. Ah, good customers! Welcome, welcome, one and all! We are having a tremendous sale this evening! Everything is free!
That's not like it.
You must simply go in, gather your items, and make it to the front. You know.
Wait,
Too good to be true. Tato is just gonna walk right back inside the mansion. He is not dealing with this.
The
today.
mansion is not there.
You son of a.
Query. Given that Brom has not been with the party in the previous incarnations of Grieve encounters, what did that 25 knowledge history pick up on?
You would not recognize him. Your character, you would have heard about Greaves. And you think you may have seen him a couple of times in some cities that you've been through. But otherwise, you would not recognize this one as Greaves.
So he would know him by reputation only.
Mostly, yeah.
I have heard of this Greaves individual, a most astute bargainer and merchant by our account, but offering things for free hardly seems a sound business practice. Perhaps it is a holiday of some sort.
Why, such a good observation, my good sir! It is known as Black Friday!
Query, if I may. What is a Friday?
Oh, nothing that you need to worry about. All you have to do is grab the item and make it to the front with it.
question. By implying that we have to make it to the counter, is there something that's going to stop us?
Well, I mean, perhaps the others here might want to take the item you grab.
So it's a battle royal for the stuff we want? I can hear him gleefully happy about this.
As whatever you wish to think of it. Now all of you will find on your person a map of the store. It is, all of the best items are in the back, so you will have to work hard to get there. And do remember, it is a limit of 5 items per person.
Can we bring our weapons inside the store?
Yes, you may. There are no rules here. You just have to make it in there and make it back out.
You can already see him equipping. I'm already equipping the new weapon.
I have one question. Not that I'm actually going to try it, but what would happen if somebody took a 6th item or more?
You'll have to see.
I would not recommend
He-
this action, friend. No.
Through the glass doors, you can see 2 massive iron golems.
Wait, so is it 5 per person or 5?
Per person.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, can we go, guys? Can we go? This sounds like a lot of fun. I think
I
I can use this hammer.
am less certain, friend.
Okay.
It seems like less than ideal circumstances. Bargain, if you will use that term.
It
So
doesn't
loosely,
matter if we make it out with
will
anything.
play upon the worst aspects of an individual's greed.
He
I
said
feel.
we can make it through and beat people up. I mean, come on. It's all no holes barred brawling. You can't beat that. You can't get it anywhere else either, unless there was a bar fight. Bar fights are fun too, but that's beside the point.
I can think of no items that would be held in this location worth risking all safety, or the safety of the others inside, over acquiring.
Well, then do look
put
at
it
your
on-
map there. It will tell you what is to be expected where.
If it's alright if I say I don't really care if we get an item or not.
First off,
You can
guys,
say whatever you want.
this is an
Okay,
opportunity.
Shenzi looks at the map.
This is an opportunity for you guys to get items that you can then sell. Since I know
In
most
other
of
words,
you are
don't pay
hurting for
attention
money.
to me.
I am in this just to fight. We can get stuff on the way. That's just secondary objective. But this hammer must hit something.
Shenzi's looking at the map because she wants to see what kind of stuff there.
The map has sections of the store labeled. The very front are all foodstuffs and general kind of goods. Behind that, you'll find a stretch of mundane weapons and then armor. Beyond that, you'll find the book section. It does say that there are scrolls, magical scrolls in that area, though lower level ones.
Let's go to the
Beyond
back of
that,
the
you'll
store.
find magic weapons, then magic armor, and then
the
more
furthest back
strong
possible.
armor, or strong magical scrolls.
What is at the very, very end of this?
The stronger magical scrolls. That area is also labeled as being for magical trinkets.
I am so there.
I take
probably
it from
should
your
go after
excited
medical
expressions
armor,
that you all intend to continue with this fall.
It's too tempting to give it up.
And then I will offer what assistance I may, though I beg that you exercise restraint wherever possible.
So we're gonna make it to the back of the store, right?
I guess so.
Now, this is, of course, a thank you to all of you for being such great customers of us all year round. And remember, if you come to my shop later during the year, you get to come again next year.
Point of fact, beg your pardon, sir, but I don't believe I've ever had the pleasure of shopping at your establishment. Is it truly possible for me to participate in this event?
Perhaps, perhaps not. Either way, you are
Okay.
here.
And then I shall restrain myself and take none of the objects therein, for I have not earned the right to do so.
Party pooper!
You can see that his
True,
eye. You can see that his eye twitches a little bit, but he does not respond. Just turning towards the doors. And open.
And we go push in.
Yep.
Yeah, Tato's just gonna rush in. He
Yep.
doesn't care.
Follow me to adventure. Yes.
The
Yeah,
entire
crazy.
crowd
Right.
is rushing
Go.
forward.
My hammer is in hand, and we are going forward.
His
What about the
rapier.
other guests? Do they look like they want to pick a fight with us already?
Everyone's trying to get in on this.
It
Black
does
Friday
look
thing.
like there are quite a
Whatever it
few
is.
very powerful guests that are also here.
Oh,
And now let's switch
Oh.
to combat music.
I was gonna say, what kind of rolls do we gotta make to get to the back of the store? Let's do this. I want my scrolls.
I want.
Uh,
the
there are
magic
no
armor.
there are no rolls to actually get somewhere unless you've got an item.
Wait, we can go to the book, the place to get books, and get the book that guy wanted. The
No, we can't. There's only one copy of it, and it's in the library there. That's the only place it exists.
there's only one.
Yep.
We do have
Sorry
an
to break
ethereal
your heart.
influence already.
Oh God.
I
So
fear.
wait. Let me get this straight. We could just go in and guns blazing, sort of thing, or is it?
Yeah.
We can if we want to. It'll probably attract a whole lot of attention.
Hey
We're making our
Tato.
way to the back of the store. That's the mission here. You've
Tato.
heard it from. Azeroth has made it his
Tato.
mission to go to the end of the store.
Tato.
What are you waiting for from me?
An acknowledgement that you hear me.
Oh, I did not hear you. What did you
Oh.
say earlier?
Lady Divine has decided that you are dressed like a Viking for this, prepared for war.
Oh,
That's hot.
Do I have a great axe?
Yes.
I like being a Viking.
It's like I'm not even using the spear today. I got the great axe. I'm. Can I make an intimidation check?
For it.
Actually, you are proficient in Intimidate as of the acquisition of that lovely scar across your snoot.
oh.
Scare
I'm
the
having
other-
such a hard time imagining Tato doing anything like a war cry, to be honest.
I rolled a 20,
Well, so imagine Tato,
and I didn't even give it proficiency.
and then
Oh, wait.
remove the Tato from imagination.
I
Picture
knew
a
it did.
Viking. Get the roar going in your mind at the full intimidation factor, and then substitute Tato's features over it while it's in progress. It will.
I have my beard, and it looks like my dreads. And it's all tied up.
Yeah, your dreads have moved down from your head, and they're now around your, your face.
Yeah.
And your head is more bald, still got fur, just not the dreads anymore.
Colors may or may not be bleeding to red.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Also, give me a perception check, Tato.
Oh, Tato, good luck.
9.
Ah.
What didn't I see?
Well, you'll never know.
Okay.
Oh, Tato.
All
you
right,
guys
so
are
you guys are going for where exactly?
the back. We're heading towards the back. Unless you guys want something on the way. We're going towards the back.
Actually,
I want some
I still need
magic
hold
armor.
on,
And
I still need a result of the intimidation check.
People seem afraid of you.
Woohoo!
Okay.
You
good.
have a small bubble around you, though it is starting to close already. People are rushing to the shelves, grabbing various items. Most of the food stuff are in sacks, so it's not just, one apple. You're getting a whole sack of apples for an item.
Well, I suggest you guys go for what you want. Maybe we should split up. Seems like
I feel like splitting up's a bad idea.
Yeah, it usually is, but
Well, if we're all going to the back anyways, we should all stick.
Magical trinkets, yay! Go.
Oh, I thought you guys wanted to get something else on the way.
I want to get some magic armor and
We
preferably
can get some
new
other
magic
stuff on the
bow.
way back.
Well, no, I don't know. If people are grabbing things in a frenzy,
It
We
might
can't
not
be
be,
indecisive. Let's go.
I say back at the store, if someone wants to break off into a subgroup, we can at least be half and half splitting off instead of everyone.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Fine,
You
back
hear
off.
We'll
a
decide
loud...
later.
You hear a small ding echo through the store. And our first casualty has fallen! Congratulations!
Huh. I didn't get to use my hammer yet. Ah.
In other words, stop pussyfooting around people and move.
We are moving.
Out of character comment.
We are now.
We technically are moving. Towards the end of
Yeah.
the store.
Technically, we should have been moving the entire time while having this conversation.
Alright, so you are running towards the back of the store.
I mean,
Nobody
I don't know.
bothers you. You see people grabbing swords and various weapons as you're moving back. Some are looking quickly through the books. It seems like there is only one of each kind of item. So
Yeah.
people are fighting over those single items.
meaning someone we would have encounters. Yeah.
They don't seem to care about you because you have nothing yet.
Can I roll investigation just to identify the items that we're seeing along the anything we can pick up?
There are literally, if you can imagine it, it probably is here. Whether it's in somebody's hand or not is another matter.
In other words, people, stall while you look at the various player and Dungeon Master manuals and find whatever magic item you want to go.
Oh, is that how it's going to
Exactly.
be?
Oh boy.
How do you pull up the root book again? No.
If you'd like, I could delve into a discourse from Brahm on the evils of capitalism. That would buy you some time.
For it.
That wouldn't buy anyone anytime. People.
Go
would
for
think
it, Brum. Do it.
Oh my god.
I
No.
don't actually want to.
I would
Like,
have to
you've
go
got
on
to
my
do
back.
it. You gotta
I
do
know.
it while they're
That's what you
looking
do.
up stuff.
No, because Brum is actually rather disconcerted with this entire event and will instead give you a perception check to keep on.
Wait.
With all of his little squirrely might.
Oh, he is a squirrel. Okay.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Did-
he is a squirrel.
Did you
And
just
for once, he's quiet.
He thought he was.
did
a
you
chipmunk.
just figure out that he's a squirrel?
No.
No, it's not that. Is that I couldn't. I had trouble telling if he was a squirrel or a chipmunk.
I thought that was.
A fluffy tail means squirrel, my friend.
Right.
That's why. It's... By Tato's definition, I should be a giant.
You're cuter.
Oh my god. Wait, which guide was this again? I'm sorry, I think I'm in the wrong one.
Dungeon Master's Guide or Player's Handbook.
Xanathar might have some additional items as well.
It might.
Player Handbook Deluxe or okay. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I would go Dungeon Master. It has a more replete list.
Dungeon Master, where's that at?
I don't think I have the Dungeon Masters either.
Same. Modules.
You guys can access it through the,
Modules. Go to library, go to modules, and it's right there.
yeah.
And you have to hit load, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
It should be the third book if you're starting from the top. 1, 2, 3, and from left to right. Yeah. There we go.
You guys should have access to the Dungeon Master's
Yep.
Guide.
Yep, Dungeon Master Guide players.
Not
Oh, wait,
that
is it
one.
Players? Oh, whoops. I have the wrong one. Unload. Dungeon Master.
Oh, there it is. Let me give you the normal one. There you go. Now you have access. For
The
now.
very last one. Okay. Oh, wow. It's not loading. Try.
I'm sorry, which one do we need to load?
Under
Or you can
modules.
go through the PDFs in D&D books on
Is
Discord.
it just the Dungeon Master's Guide that we're loading?
Basically, it's got all the magic items.
No.
If you want a specific spell scroll, let me know as well.
Oh, it did load. There we go. Would it be under magical idol? Oh wow, armor +3. They have breastplates for the women. Trade mills for the men. Ooh, mithril chain. Ooh, a shield, that's badass.
What
Let
is
me-
it with you in replacing your perfectly functional shields?
I know, right?
Here. Listen here! You guys
Hey.
can have your heart on for things, but I only lust for the finer things in life. Big round
I-
metal objects and big heavy swing objects.
I can't get it to load.
It wasn't loading for me either at
Use
first.
the PDF.
It wasn't loading for me at first, but when I
It's on
closed all of
Discord.
it. Yeah, I know. I closed all of it and reopened it, and it loaded up perfectly fine. The module, I mean.
The list for magic items begins on page 144.
The go?
Okay, where's the? Is it in? Where's the?
Dungeons
thingy?
Master's Guide, page 144.
No.
On
Okay,
Discord,
but
it's
where's
on
the-
D&D
yeah.
books.
Voice channel. Great. Oh no. What do I do? There we go.
There we go. And you said 144.
Yep, for the full listing, the A to Z with descriptions begins on 150.
Now, I do have to caution you. If you go for if you go for an item that is rarer, it means that, well, a lot of people are going to want that too.
We will
If
have
you
to
want
fight-
something small and simple, Dagger of Warning's pretty awesome. That's what Zale has.
What does it do?
You literally cannot be surprised, and it gives you a bonus for initiative. And that you have advantage on it.
Ooh, there are playing cards too.
Who wants a deck of many things? I'm pretty sure that slot will be empty. Nobody will be going for that.
I'll go for it.
No, don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah.
It's a trap, you fool.
I know.
Oh,
We
they have
could go for the Bag of Holding.
They have a folding boat, guys. A boat of folding.
Oh, folding bolts are awesome. You can do so much with those things. Memories.
I was actually considering
shit
going
overload.
after the Dagger of Warning, but I decided that would be a bad idea of counters.
Ooh, Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Perf-
Mm.
My system's lagging.
Don't load up the guide in the game. It really lags the game up. I had to close all
Okay.
the.
How do I get outside of the game then?
Oh, you don't have the game.
I
in
literally
memorized mode?
explained it multiple times.
Click on the.
I
how do
had to go get some mail.
press the Windows key on your keyboard and select the Discord. And then from there, go into where we keep all the books in the Discord. And then from there,
Okay.
you choose the.
Okay, I can get it from there.
Okie dokie. There's a Mace of Terror.
Oh my god, this is taking forever to load.
Oh, I'm sorry for you. I'm already there. The Mace of Terror is a rare weapon. Oh.
All right, so I already know what one item that I want are the Gauntlets of Ogre Power, definitely.
There's a massive thing.
I kind of do want to beleaguer the deck of many things, but I also kind of don't.
I want it.
Don't. You don't. No. You're
Yes.
bad. No. Bad. Bad. Don't do it.
Deck. The deck of many things. Just to be unlucky with it.
Uh,
I mean,
As
if
you
you're going
are
to be playing
moving
with...
to the back of the store, you are noticing that the people there are getting gradually more and more strong.
oh yeah.
They look scary as hell, and we're not even
Yeah.
to the back yet.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yes. I thrive on this.
Throw in
I
a
wish-
perception check to identify, in a relation to us, approximately how strong. Never mind.
I will also roll a perception though, just because I love to see my enemies. Wait.
You are simply intimidated by this entire situation. There's
Intimidated
so
is
much.
the wrong word. Disconcerted certainly works.
Darn, I guess I'm no better, huh?
you're seeing a lot of bloodshed as well as you're running through.
Bag of devoured.
A bag of
Such
devouring.
waste. How could these people engage in such butchery over mere material possessions that rightfully should not even be theirs? Everybody wants a weapon, either the flame sword or flame tongue or frost brand would be a good sword.
I just got a new weapon, so I'm going for the fanciest stuff.
I was referring to our party member who had to divulge himself of his previous magical weapon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well,
Sorry.
I've already got the rapier. It's just I do like my better
None
bow
shall
now.
see me. Though my
Okay.
battle cry may give me away.
There's too much stuff here. I'm going from overload. I'm dying. I've died. Good lord, there's a lot of stuff. Oh, already. Well. Yep. Strongholds and epic boons. I think I'm too far now. No, I'm not. Holy shit.
So, are we at the back yet?
No.
Once we figure out what we want, we're at the back. Or if any of us get too scared, we'll probably have to stop short.
Tato ain't scared.
My guy is just way too much into his hammer right now to be scared.
As you're going past, you'll find a booth that a couple of cages that are lined up with screaming baboons in them. And next to that is a small desk with a selection of mirrors that are also yelling.
We found the scream section. I guess they're having a scream sale.
Tato, they have a spear. They have a trident of fish command. Come on.
Trident of Fish Command. So you're saying I get to be Aquaman?
I have no idea who
Nobody
that
wants
is.
to be Aquaman. Sorry, I said the F word.
Well, it only increases the fish swim speed, I guess, and you control it. Tome. A tentacle rod? What?
If anybody's having difficulty choosing something, you could just roll randomly to see what you grab.
You could get a really cool instrument here, Brum.
The instrument is not what makes the performer, my friend.
Yeah, okay, but like, wouldn't you like to have a really nice, cool instrument? Maybe something
Not at
enchanted?
what price? At what point is it worth paying with the lives of others to have some trinket that will hardly avail me in the long run?
Well, you're not gonna smash in any skulls in for it, are you?
No, I'm not.
Then just
I will
take
assist
something.
you in what you are doing here, but I will not partake of this.
You don't
so-called
have to
bounty.
fight, but you can take something.
Can I? Can I truly?
Yes?
I have never shopped this establishment. I have no legal authority by the bounds of his.
He let you in
pronouncement.
here. It's okay.
Do you dare cross one who could organize an event such as this? Often, the forces of
wouldn't-
chaos attempt trickery.
Oh, look, Brom. They have a robe, a robe of useful items. You can hold everything in it.
I have a
Nice.
pouch which can do much the same thing.
Wait, you have the bag of colding?
No, I simply have a belt pouch which contains many useful items.
Well, it can't hold everything.
No, and I would not wish it to. Why, if I had everything on me, I would hardly be able to avail myself of the local commerce that is such a delightful experience with every town I visit.
Commerce.
What would I purchase if I had everything close to hand already?
Who gets hard from Yes. Good job.
I've got 2 of mine already that I'm looking at. I just need to find a bow.
Nim, I know what we could get for horseshoes of a zephyr.
I
For
found something
who?
I think I want.
Horseshoes of a zephyr, it's called. And they let your horse move normally while floating 4 inches above the.
Are you saying you want to give that dastardly horse the ability to hover?
That is
Yes.
exactly
Oh,
what I'm
no.
saying.
I'm not ready for this sort of thing in life.
Let's see. What does Jester think about this?
That means we can
Oh.
go over water. We can go over lava.
I see what I want.
Or horseshoes of speed, which increases the speed by 30 feet.
Oopsie. Oh no, I missed it. What was the name of that thing? Something.
Guys, you're running out of time.
I've already figured out 3 items, so I mean.
Zim, I sent you my 5 on Discord because it was the only place I could think of to type them all up so I didn't forget them while I was looking.
That's what I did too. I hope you guys have been typing NEO and that you see that you just go ooh too.
It is worth
Haven't.
noting you don't need to meet the quota of 5.
No.
If you don't make it out alive with the items, it's rather pointless. And that's not just Brum talking, that's an out-of-character comment from me.
You're fine.
All right, Shenzi. All of those items would be in the back.
As I figured.
Where is my thingy? Oh, there we go. I will send my 3 as soon as I can find Discord one.
Elysian, have you picked out what
Yes.
you wish?
I picked out 3 things.
Oh wait.
I'm just deciding on my last one.
Just
Or
right up all 3.
I want to take more, but I don't want to risk any more than what I've already got now.
And do keep in mind, the more powerful the item, the greater the opposition.
Yeah, that's why I don't really want to pick out more.
But there's a deck of playing cards nobody's touched yet.
And take it.
His item is going to be the one that gets us all killed. There you go. That's my 3. I mean, those are my 4.
As you guys are approaching the back of the store, you even see some demons here.
Oh my god. You can just see my guy drooling right now. This is going to be the best fight ever.
Can I roll a perception to see if they have anything in their hand? Like anything from the shelves.
Oh yeah, they all have various items from the shelves in their hands.
Can I
Mostly, no, you cannot really identify them.
So for your benefit, Tato, and that last bank heist, I called that I had hired Jester to carry us all to safety. And we all died.
Well, we wouldn't die if he could levitate.
Oh, if he could levitate, he would have been gone all the faster.
Oh my god. You guys are horrible. Anyways, did my stuff count for Zim? I put it in the fist for Fury. Fury. is him there.
All right. You're going for multiple maces.
Well, one or two. I mean, if I can get one, I'll be happy. Either one of those two, I'll be happy. Just like if I get either one of those. Well, it's not really a ring one. Don't know. But whatever. Those are the 4 I would go for. Are they in the back? Right close.
Yes, they are in the back.
Yes.
Not quite to where the demons are.
Oh,
They're
damn it.
primarily in the trinkets area. The maces are in the weapons section.
Oh, so then I chose poorly. But at least I get the beat shit up on the way.
Well, the Ring of Ram and Stone of Luck are back there.
I'm going for those.
Except that
then.
most of them can just kill you.
Good choice.
Can just one-shot you.
What?
They're
The items or the
demons.
Oh, so then we should probably stop running here, I guess. I don't know.
Or hope they don't hit you. One of the two.
Well, I mean, whatever we grab, we're gonna have to fight, technically, right? I mean, if we're already in the area where things can kill us, that means further on, things are definitely gonna be able to kill us.
They're in the back of the store. That's the absolute furthest back you can go.
Oh, okay. Well then. Jotomate party.
All right, so I guess that's all the selections we're getting.
Tato, did you post yours yet?
He did not,
Yep.
but
Yes, I did. It's in Fist of Furry. Where was I supposed to submit?
I posted mine
I
there.
did not. Oh, there it is. Okay.
I PN'd mine directly, so.
All right, Blue Dude, are you gonna, or Azeroth, are you gonna be stopping to grab your weapons?
It's so hard to pick, but if I had to really choose, I would probably go
like-
with the tier one.
You just got a weapon.
I know, that's the worst part. I can swap in between them, but cry.
You
It's
can
like
just sell
telling
the
a-
weapon you just got
Oh,
too.
Truth. I love you. Thank you for reminding me of that. Although the blacksmith will be mad at me, but oh well. Stronger mace, more fun to play with.
Yeah, you can use both.
And I already
They're
played-
maces, not hammers. You could dual wield if you wanted.
You know what? You madman? That sounds fun. But I'll consider it. No, I don't want to go for both maces though. I'll get one, and that'll be the smiting one. Sorry.
All right.
You put the deck
Um,
of many things in my head, and now I have to get.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Let me guess. This is one of the demon weapons. Demons guarding this weapon, huh?
Which one are you grabbing, Azeroth?
Quick, just because I'm a derp. A construct is what? Because the smiting one says the bonus increases to +3 when you use a mace to attack a construct, and I'm like, construct.
The iron golems would be a construct.
Then you know what? Screw that. I'll be going for it since it's only for the construct. I'm sorry. Wait, when you roll a 20, I can have 7 bludgeoning damage. Ooh, wow, that hurts. Okay, shit. I'm going with this mining one then. Because I believe that roll, the after effect, is something that you get.
Tato, the staff would also be in this section.
Very good. I look for it.
It says when you roll a 20 on an attack roll made with this weapon, the target takes an extra 7 bludgeoning damage or an extra 14 bludgeoning damage if it's a construct. So heck yes, I'm going for the smiting one. Give me the smite mace, please.
Everything is in order in alphabetical order, and everything is labeled. After it's
Does it go
picked
by-
up, pretty much nobody's going to be able to know what's what. But
So does it go by mace of smiting or smiting mace?
Mace of Smiting.
Okay, thank you.
In this section, I'd be picking up a magic bow. So. Just a nondescript bow because I could only find one special effect bow in the guide.
All right. You are able to grab your... Well, actually, give me a percentile roll. High or low?
Where's my D10? It was no, that's not it. There we go. I'm going to choose high.
Low.
Your item. Well, Elysian, I will let you do it twice because you're looking for. They would be next to each other, the items. The two bows that you
I'm going to go
chose.
high again.
Mm.
I hate everything.
Both of the bows are gone.
Come on.
Did you see anybody grab it? I mean, try to roll for that. Come on, we're fighting people for the shit.
The only other bow I could think of is the
You fool! I
Is-
said roll to see if you see anyone take
I'm
it.
also waiting for one from Azeroth and Tato.
Sorry, I asked if everyone.
persuasion +5. Oh wait, no, that's persuasion. Why did I choose? I'm so off right now. Perception. There we go.
Oh.
What roll are you waiting for from me?
Where you need a
I said
percentile roll to see if you
percentile,
get it.
high or low.
I thought that
anyways-
was just for Elysian. Okay,
No,
I thought
that's
so
for
too,
all-
That's why I didn't.
All of you.
I'll go for low.
I'll let you go first.
How close together are the sections that the party is going for?
We're not that far apart.
Well,
seeing as all
bows would be.
the- nice.
Oh, I got my low.
Low.
Well, actually, never mind.
yes!
I'll just go ahead and cast it now. Brom is going to cast Bless upon the entire party.
Azeroth,
We
did
both-
you call out something?
Yes, I did. I said low.
Okay.
Tato said low too.
We
Both of
I
your
can
items
confirm
are there.
Azeroth said low.
Both of your items are there.
grabbed.
Tato takes the staff of swarming insects. Nice find.
Why would you take that one?
To
Oh,
freak
never
out my grandmother.
Head desk. Or head mace. You can see me kiss the mace because it looks beautiful.
I'm assuming that both the helm and the cap are going to be with the armor.
Yes, those would be in the armor area.
We grabbed our stuff. Now let's hurry up and try to get yours. Next spot.
Section would be the armor.
That
Shenzi,
helmet-
Nim will go.
Nem.
Shenzi, Nim will go for the helm. You can go for the cap. Give me a percentile roll, high or low for both.
Wait, Tato's also looking for the gauntlets of ogre power. Is it in this?
That will be in the armor, yes. Percentile, high or low.
Let her do first.
I'm gonna go high this time. I don't get it.
You didn't let the
Oh,
lady
they
go
are
first.
not there.
I'm gonna say high for Nim and low for me.
Alright, roll for Nim first.
Got it.
Alright, and roll for yours.
Got it. God damn. Nice kissing the fringe there. Good lord.
Right?
Okay. Will Belt of Hill Giant Strength be there?
You'd have to go look.
Tato looks.
Again, percentile roll.
I'm gonna go high again. I should have
is
gone
not.
low.
I'm
Somebody
going
else has
low,
already grabbed it.
Yep, yep.
Going low, cloak of invisibility,
Got it.
and going high, glamored studded armor.
Oh,
Ah,
so close and yet so far.
All right. How about
I-
just? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There is somebody else looking at the cloak of invisibility.
Oh no. Quickly wear it and walk away.
Both of your hands grab it at the same time.
God damn it.
and who is grabbing it with me?
A
It looks
stranger?
to be a very powerful wizard.
When you get a chance, could you pop Elysian and Shenzi into the combat tracker?
Yeah, I absolutely can.
And
Appreciations.
going down the list, Tato would like to try and find the belt of Stone Giant's strength.
Alright, give me a percentile roll, Tato.
I know I'm gonna I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna go.
You cut out for which way you were gonna go.
I
Yeah.
said high. I've been going high this whole time, like the last 3 rolls. Did you at least hear the ha when I said hi?
No. It was literally, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, you literally cut out the last word. Sorry.
All right.
I'll believe you, because you were going high.
All right. Any
Yes,
problem?
the wizard has a scar of a lightning bolt above on his brow. Turlix, Elysian.
I'm fighting Harry Potter! Yay! Time to stab Harry Potter multiple times.
No, that's a
Please.
Wizard of Tempest.
On the plus side, if you can disarm his right hand, it will probably prevent him from casting any spells.
I wouldn't really know that, though.
No, but you would know to get out of the way of any wand work, because Wand of Fireball is a thing.
Yes, it is, which means I'm going to stab the hand right now that's holding the wand.
Who said a hand is
Yes.
holding a wand?
It's holding the cloak.
Is-
The cloak you both want.
What's his other hand doing?
They're both hands.
Picking his nose.
Alright, you have waited too long.
What? Thought he was going to attack.
I am.
First off,
I need
give
to
me
know where.
an initiative roll.
Ugh.
Don't give me that, or else I will make you auto-fail. He goes first. And just because of the idea, he does pull out a wand of fireball and cast it right on top of both of you.
No, that sounds about right for Harry, actually.
Yeah.
You
Kind of
burned
dirt.
the cloak.
No.
Give
cloak
me
smash.
a dexterity save, Elysian.
My, if only someone had blessed you to have better saves.
Is it save for half then? No, you're rogue. You're high enough
am
level to
rogue.
have that.
Huh?
You
What?
know, if you're not going to be aware of your abilities,
I'm sorry. I just lost track. What just happened?
you're getting hit with a fireball.
Yes. I rolled the save. Did I succeed or low?
You would succeed.
Okay.
Also, I'm sorry. I'm gonna add one more weapon to my list and then I'm done. Just tried.
You're already past the weapons section, I'm sorry.
We have to go back though.
If you
Okay,
do so,
but
you're doing so alone. Group combat, please.
He's already fighting a wizard.
Okay, so the fireball will still do some damage, wouldn't it?
yes.
And how much?
Well, let me pull up the spell and we'll see.
Are the rest of us witnessing this?
Yes, you would see that he is getting hit by a fireball. Especially since it actually, you know...
Disintegrates part of the shelving in the area.
No, the shelving and everything is actually unaffected by anything.
Damn.
You have noticed that on the way through.
Can Tato
I would like
What
to take a
armor
shelf.
made of that?
Let's take a shelf home with us.
Unfortunately, the shelves are even unaffected by, you know, your attempts
Given
to
that
move
the
them.
outside of the building was a single piece of stone, I imagine the shelves are also molded directly from the floor.
Can Tato act, or should I roll initiative right now?
Roll initiative.
Oh wait.
But you are
Isn't that-
also... Elysian was going for Cloak of Invisibility. What were you going for, Tato?
Belt of Stone Giant Strength.
Okay,
Ooh.
you are somewhat close.
Quick question: can I go for the braces of defense for our feline friend who is not with us?
Yeah. Don't see why not.
I mean, he kind of needed to have been here. Elysian, you take 20 points of fire damage.
What I do with the things I get is
Ow.
my own business, mind you.
Tato, did you roll initiative?
Tato.
There, now I did. Sorry about that.
Alright, you still go after the wizard. It would be your turn next, Tato. Actually, everybody give me initiative rolls. Let's start there. Those that have already rolled, you're good. But everybody else, make sure I've got an initiative roll. Just so you can see on the tracker where you might be able to react at. Alright, so the wizard was a 19. Which means that it was, well, it was over a 19, but that's what I rolled, so I'm just going to go with that. So, Tato, you would be up next. Tato?
I'm here.
I said you're up next.
Yeah, it's the wizard's turn right now, isn't it?
He already did the fireball.
Oh, okay. I'm going to counterspell his next cast with Silent.
You can't... Do you have the spell Counterspell?
I do.
No, I'm just going to wait to hear him audibly start casting and then cast it. Cut
That's
him off.
not how that works.
Okay, I'm just gonna cast Silence on, directed onto his area then.
Alright, link that spell in the chat, please.
I forget how.
Also, Tato, you would probably actually be inside the range of that fireball.
I'm that close? Damn.
You're looking at bees, and they're in the C section. Let me double check the range of the spell, though. That was an afterthought that I was like, wait a sec, maybe he would be. Let's see.
It's under Monster Slayer magic.
20-foot radius, yes, you would be within range. Shenzi, what were you going for? Cap?
Yeah, but yeah, I got the cap and Nim got the.
Okay, I rolled a deck save for you.
Alright, so you only take half because you succeeded. Shenzi, unfortunately, you also would need to give me a deck save. Tato, you take 10 points of fire damage. And Shenzi, you take 12.
Wait, how did I start off with 14? Did I get?
No, you didn't ever get fixed after last combat. All right, Tato, you did not link? All right, I'll just look it up.
Yeah, I said I don't remember how.
You just drag the little bullet icon.
There we go. I was trying to drop it into the chat box, I mean the text box, and not into the chat.
Unable to create.
You guys cannot see it unless you actually have it on your sheet. You'll have to look it
Okay.
up manually, but I can look at it from the chat.
It's a 20-foot sphere of silence.
Yeah. Alright, so you've cast that. Either way, Elysian has taken damage. The wizard...
Oh. And my
Takes a lot.
armor activates,
Takes
and I take
full
5 less.
damage.
Wait, I gain resistance to fire for the rest of this encounter.
I thought it was just a minus of 5.
Or... Oh yeah, it is a minus of 5. I gain DR plus 5 to fire.
The wizard took the most damage there between Elysian and the wizard, so he lets go of the... He's the one that loses on the fight. Elysian, you have the Cloak of Invisibility. For now.
Elysian takes the cloak and holds it tight.
Am I
Not really wanting to do more fighting than he has to.
Am I okay to go for the bracers still?
Yes. Make a percentile roll high or low.
I. Oh.
They're not there.
Yep. Hmm.
Alright. Are you guys done in the armor section?
Well, I'm going to look around, see if my studded armor is somewhere around here. Because I would really like an armor upgrade.
I
'cause
would
it
highly
probably-
recommend trying to get out of this section instead of looking
Yeah.
around.
Yeah.
Let's go
Fine,
to the
let's go.
We're
let's
going
go to the
back.
book section. Even if I
No.
can't find the book that... Wait, what section do you want to go to?
We have to go to the trinkets and stuff for me because that's on my. That's on the way back. Said that was where you were going to the weapons. The weapons too far up. So.
On the way out, Brum will cast Healing Word on Elysian, but he will deliver it with a slight disapproving tip.
So yes, we have to stop by, and I gotta try either. I'm trying for either the Ring of the Ram or the brooch of the brooch of shielding, brooch.
You were doing Stone of Lucky.
All that too. Set up the 5 things, and
Are my other 3 also going to be in trinkets, or?
The trinkets also include spell scrolls, so yes.
Okay.
What about the deck of many things?
That is also a trinket section.
yes.
Lovely.
So all the things I need are trinkets now. Let's hope for the best.
You guys are keeping track of which items you got, right?
Yes.
Alright. Heading further back, this area, definitely creatures that are more than powerful enough to, hurt you quite a bit. Each of you go ahead and tell me which item you want to go for first. We'll start with Azeroth. Pick an item. Give me a
Okay, since it's going in alphabetical order and all 3 of them are left. Here, I will say the brooch of shielding.
Alright,
There we go.
give me a percentile roll, but select a range of 25 instead of high or low.
So 25, 50, 75, 100.
Like 1 to 25, 26 to 50, etc.
So pick a number in between there.
Pick a
Yeah, I'm sorry.
range of 25.
Oh, 25 then?
That's
I don't
not
understand
what I
what I'm
was.
picking, but
I said a range of.
Okay. Okay, so you know how 100 can be divided into quarters, which are 25?
that's what I said. 25, 50, 75, or 100. Is that what you meant?
Yes.
Okay, then.
You don't get it.
Sorry.
Next up, we've got Tato.
Well, my roll was bad, right? I assume.
You did not. It's not there.
What? Oh, okay. Whatever. Fine.
Deck of many things.
At what range?
Give me 25 to 50.
All right, roll.
Then technically mine would have been there. Oh, my God.
You
Except
said
that
25.
is actually the range 1 through 25. Then it's 26
Uh.
through 50.
Oh, my goodness.
Or
Okay.
26 to 50, whatever. Nope.
Unfortunately not.
That's okay.
Elysian, was there anything in this section for you?
I didn't get enough time to look for anything in there.
I have a question. Are there other books in this section, or is there just a section for a book?
There's a section of spell scrolls, but no books.
Can I just go for a random spell scroll?
Absolutely.
Okay. I would just like to pick out a random spell scroll, and that's it. Should I roll 1d100, see what I get, or I'll leave that to you?
I think there's a table in the book.
I thought we were just going to go through each other's turn, not one person go through each of the items they wanted.
Well, that's the items we want, but, you know, if you can't get one, you might as well just take something random.
We are going through the list. The spell scrolls are in their own section aside from the trinkets. But anyways, on to Shenzi.
Alright, first is going to be Bag of Holding. I'm going to say 26 through 50. No!
There is a similar item you can go for. It's Havard's Handy Haversack. Something along those lines. I forget the dude's name.
If Sim will allow it, I would go for that since I failed on the back.
On your next turn. Azeroth, what's your next item?
I will go for the Ring of Ram. Oops.
Pick a range.
Okay, 50 to 75. Nope.
Nope. Tato.
Heward's Handy Haversack. There it is.
I'll just pick out a random trinket.
It doesn't really work for trinkets, but spell scrolls, they're pretty well packed together, so you can. If you still want to go for a spell scroll.
Nah, I want to go for a book, so I'll hold off.
What?
I said I want to go for a book, so I'll hold off. Can you not hear me?
Yeah, okay. I can hear you, just... I thought you were going to... The books are back in a different section.
Yeah.
He
That's
said
why
there's
I'm saying I'm not getting anything from the spell scrolls. I was just asking if I could take a random spell
okay.
scroll. Not that I will.
I will... Okay. So anything else from this section then, Tato?
No, thank you.
Shenzi.
I'm gonna go for that bag thing. The what is it? Heward's bag? Heward's handy sack? I don't know what
Heward's Handy Haversack.
that thing.
Hubert.
Don't bother, just go for it. Good luck.
We're going 51 to 75.
It is not there either.
be fair, it's a very popular item. They can barely keep them on the shelves as is.
Well, last but not least for me would be my Stone of Luck. I will go, 25 to 50. Oh my god. I roll high finally. It's the first time. The first time I rolled high in this.
Sorry. All right, and Shenzi, your next item?
Just got the spell scrolls left, so I'm gonna do Evert's Black Tentacles first. And let's say 76.
It is
Woo!
there.
Yay!
Now give me a high or low. Just tell me high or low.
You're rolling? Then high.
Yes. Unfortunately, there is another wizard there that is going for that particular scroll as well.
Tato casts silence on the wizard immediately. I'm not gonna even bother.
This will have to go by initiative.
Fine.
They rolled low, so you are able to do so.
13.
You didn't need to roll your initiative again.
But we can keep the new one if you like.
Okay.
So,
I'll just... What?
silence is cast.
Yep. I'm not letting the wizard cast.
Yay, he shoots you a glare.
And Tato just shoots him a waggy finger.
Instead, he pulls out a sword.
Haha.
Well, Tato
Oh,
drops that
oh.
great axe and pulls out a spear.
Tato has taken his turn already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Shenzi, it would be your turn before him.
It's Brum's turn before Shenzi.
Brum, are you gonna do something?
He will, and this wizard looks like he's going to cause damage over this senseless conflict. So he's going to drop his blessing and cast Hold Person. I need a DC 16 Wisdom save.
I rolled a nat 20.
And then Brum has used up his action.
Alright, so Shenzi, you would have a reaction to go with now.
I'm gonna grab the scroll with that reaction.
You both are there holding it.
Headbutt him.
Oh. Okay, well then I cast Tasha's Hideous.
There is a zone of silence around you.
You're silenced right now. I suggest you take out your weapon and attack.
Oh, I'm silenced too. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Headbutt him.
I'm gonna headbutt him.
Headbutt him right in the nose.
Give
Kill
me a
him.
strength check.
Why would you follow
I'm
Tato's
sorry.
advice?
Can
Why-
you say that again? I didn't hear you.
Strength check. Not bad.
Damn. Serious this time.
That might have actually hit.
Let me actually pull up an actual NPC for this real quick, and we will see.
I mean, at the very least, I could have confused him.
Should also be noted that Shenzi is wearing a skull cap,
Yeah.
and that would hurt.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna
Yeah,
do
you
just the
have
one
to-
damage from it. It was
I,
definitely gonna
yeah,
be
I've
more.
got, that wolf head.
On the other side of the stick, this wizard has a sword and ready to use the sword, which means that, like the Grey Wizard of Eld, he probably considers combat a logical course to prepare for.
Basically, this is a wizard of the war school.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
Yay!
So
He's
yes,
like my brother.
weapons are perfectly a suitable alternative.
Oh yeah.
If I can
He's gonna
actually
get-
find the NPC there.
Too bad I'm second to last. I probably won't get to hammer.
Alright, I'll just go with that one. That one will work. Fortunately, you do not hit. Your headbutt bounces harmlessly off of a magical aura.
Well,
Excuse you?
Yep.
you hit magic, woman. Nah, sorry.
Okay, well, that was just a reaction anyways, not my turn, so I didn't lose out on it.
That would be your turn.
You said it was a reaction?
No.
Oh,
We're
well,
going
if it was
through
my
turn
turn.
order.
If it was my turn, I'd be bopping him over the head with the stick of charming.
Actually, the headbutt was likely a good choice.
I thought it was just a reaction, and that would have made sense as a reaction, but like if it's my turn, it's a little bit more thought out.
These are basically reactionary turns, is the best way to put it.
Okay, so then the headbutt still makes.
Yeah. It's not so much official combat as it is we're going in turn order just to keep some semblance of order to this. Because it is really just chaos in this entire store. You actually see bodies laying there of people that are presumably dead.
I'm enjoying the time here.
Brum will occasionally stop to check one as we pass, by the way. I meant to mention that. If any are alive, he will attempt to tend to them. Quickly.
Most of them are absolutely dead.
Today was a good day.
Either way. And he hits you with a crit.
Oh shit!
Critical hit deck for DMs.
What's the card? What's the card?
Disarmed. Triple damage and make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, drop your weapon. You don't have a weapon, but you still take the triple damage.
Oh.
How much damage? Holy crap.
How much health do you have? Yeah.
I have 26 health left.
Hey. Well, good thing Brom's second in line before the guy.
Let's see.
Is Shenzi gonna die?
Let me put it this way. Yeah.
So Shenzi gets knocked unconscious.
Nim jumps in the way,
No.
taking the full 60 points of damage.
Nim!
You would have been gone. Even I can't save your body if there's nobody left to save.
Okay, now Shenzi's pissed.
Holy crap! That probably took like a heroic action, right?
That would be a
Legendary.
heroic action, yeah.
Yeah.
And now, do you understand why I thought this baseless, greedy
You're
action
not
was-
helping anything right now.
You can't even hear me right now, lady. You are in a zone of silence. Otherwise, I could have used my reaction to maybe make him miss, but it does require that they be able to hear me.
That was the best response ever.
You're in a silence there, yeah. You can't hear me anyways.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
I had to add that as
my
a quote.
twin?
What happened now?
Thankfully, Nim can't be disarmed.
He has no arms to lose. Oh, stop.
So, Lady Divine, my twin, drop some divine intervention.
For that level of influence, Lady Divine, I will say that
I come for divine intervention.
Lady Divine, that moderate influence is usually only to affect one character. That said, I can allow you to divvy up, we'll say, I'll give you 40 points of healing to apply to whoever you want. There's the combat tracker on stream, so you can see who has damage and where their health is.
Or you can save your bits, and Brum will take care of healing when and as he can. We have 2 healers in this party.
And they're both going before the next wizard attack. Although Azure Roth is feeling very trigger finger with this hammer in tow.
It's too bad you can't really use your new hammer's abilities.
No,
Or your
my
new maces, I mean.
correction. Yeah, I was about to say my new hammer can definitely go at it. My new mace can't. So
Yeah.
the mace is nicely attached to me. The hammer is in my hands.
Not attuned yet. Unless they don't need attunement. I think they do that.
When's my turn?
Right now, we
Never.
are resolving the influence first.
Okay, just curious. Mostly because I want to join. I want to make sure you know I'm joining in on this.
Guys, I just decided to look at the spells for my Stick of Charming because I haven't looked for a while, and I realized I've been neglecting this beautiful magical item. And one of the spells is Comprehend Languages.
Which, yes, could have translated the orb.
But now I also
Oh,
have a helm of Comprehend Language.
Actually, on that note, had anybody mentioned to Brum that he wanted that orb translated, he could have done it with Comprehend Languages.
Okay, but nobody knows Brum, so...
Yes, and
Yes.
nobody talks to him because they're too afraid.
Yes, very afraid.
Yeah, afraid of running his mouth and us into death with
But
said
see,
mouth.
had you taken more faith in the companion who was, after all, delivered to your party by a divinity, you could
Yeah,
have
I
saved
know,
200
but
gold pieces.
you have to suffer through the endless talking.
Okay, well, you have to understand that Shenzi will never like Brum because she's immature and feels like Brum is supposed to be replacing Zale and nobody can replace Zale.
Oh, I can understand that. Brum will never accept it.
SMH, man, SMH. I can only imagine asking Rom a simple question. What's 2 plus 2?
Simplicity is, by its very nature, dependent upon both perspective and the situation at hand. What is simple for one individual might, for another, be the most complex of...
That was a statement, not a simple question. I gave. And secondly, if you really want to get technical, I would ask what's 1 plus 1?
According to the laws of mathematics, 1 plus 1 equals 2. However, in certain circumstances, 1 cannot be added to 1, such as in the case of events or energies which cannot stack with themselves, in which case 1 might cancel out the other one or simply exist together as 2 individualized states of 1.
Don't forget, 1 plus 1 can also equal 3.
So done. I give up. Anyways.
Fancy the duck, you may absolutely have the Chungus bucket.
It's the Chungus bucket.
Lady Divine, I'm typing it up. Yes, she does still have the horn. However, it would not work in this zone of silence.
One might almost begin to think the spell is nearly as detrimental to the caster and his or her allies as to the enemy.
I mean, considering that usually spellcasters are in the back of your party, and enemy spellcasters keep their distance, it actually is very helpful for stopping enemy spellcasters. Unfortunately, right now, your spellcaster happens to be, right next to the enemy spellcaster.
On a similar yet opposite vein, one might normally assume that dropping a fireball in the middle of the entire party is detrimental to their health. And yet I have been thanked for doing so on 2 separate occasions.
I want to hit something with my hammer now.
You are
There's
all
a guy dressed in robes over there. Go for it.
You are all slightly blinded as a most divine armored being steps forward. Those of you with wounds feel slightly restored as her calm and gracious gaze is placed on each of you. If I can do math. Those of you that are injured, are slightly healed.
Thank you, Lady Divine.
The divine of all ladies has graced us with good tidings.
Yay! Thank you, Divine Lady.
So at this point, it would be Elysium's turn.
Yay! I'm going to take my bow out and freaking words hard. Attack this wizard that just tried to murder my friends. Is he in the combat tracker? No. Oh wait, yes he is. Whoops.
Ow, 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 ow.
You hit.
And he's within 5 feet of somebody, right?
Yes. Right now he is 5 feet from Shenzi, and Nim is currently collapsed against the rack, a little dazed, more than a little dazed from the damage he just took.
I'm going to put him in the ground for doing that.
All right.
And Zealous isn't here.
How is he in the combat tracker if he's not here?
Because I didn't remove
Because he
him.
was there previously, and it's too much effort to remove him, and we don't need to.
Well, he's removed. Azeroth.
Hoo-ha!
He's also potentially on his way.
Well, I apologize. I didn't get him the bracers. Anyways, seeing as something is happening within, I guess I'm not that far away, am I? Shit, wait. I'm in the silence zone, aren't I? Yes, no, maybe so?
Give me a percentile roll, high or low.
God
Since we don't have a map.
Darkness, my old friend, low. God damn it. Okay.
You are inside the range of it, though I would say just barely.
Whatever. You know what? Fuck it. Just the mace is coming out. I mean, the hammer is come out. I'm going to swing at this guy.
Is that
Two-handed,
Zealous?
buddy.
That is. Hi, everybody.
Hey,
Good
Zealous,
morning.
we're mid-combat with a wizard.
And unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab you on under side him. I'm sorry. I tried.
Oh no.
They're doing, are you sick?
I'm tired.
Okay.
I'll go with that. It was let's just say while Black Friday is not a thing in my industry, there's a lot of families looking for something to do, and we were really busy today. Busier than we were last year, definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
Black
guess
Friday
what,
hasn't
Zelos?
ended.
Yeah, you guys are in the middle of a Black Friday sale at a store right now.
Which is
Greaves
fine.
store, no less.
Sounds like it should be fun.
We're fighting. Anyways, I'm gonna take my chance to use my new hammer with both hands, mind you, going at this wizard. Should I roll anything fancy?
An attack roll would likely be
yeah.
appropriate.
No, that would be
I
all that
don't-
works.
Did you update my thingy for it?
I want to point something out.
Oh,
Does
yeah,
the Archmage have any dexterity modifiers?
And you would know this
You-
how?
Yeah, you would
I'm
not
asking
know
the
that.
DM.
You would
Okay.
not know that.
I'm just gonna put this out. Any dexterity modifiers he does have, he shouldn't get for AC just because he's fixing himself in one place, holding on to that scroll. Same with Shenzi.
By the way, the items do not budge off of the shelves when more than one person are touching them.
Meaning, keep your hand on that at all costs.
It's
Yeah.
like one of those competitions where you keep your hand on the car as long as you can.
Basically.
Oh God, that's fun to think about. And when it comes to some items,
And he
anyways,
should and he should probably lose his reflex saves too.
oh,
Tato, this is an extremely high level mage.
so then I'm taking.
While
my
he
attack-
gets no save, I will
If you're
handle
such a high-level
things.
mage,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, okay. If he's such a high-level mage, then why is he going for a level 4 spells?
Who says he doesn't?
Just what he needs to finish his row of level 4 spell scrolls in his mage power.
I mean, he does
Yeah.
not have that spell currently.
Obviously.
It's the last spell scroll of his Silver Age scroll collection. I like that.
Exactly, and it has to be the specific scroll because it was penned by his mentor 30 years ago. Before the men's
Maybe it
death,
would just be better to let him
at
have
this
the
mage's
scroll.
hands.
No. Sentimental value does not discern. What's the word I'm looking for?
Shenzi
Right to ownership.
is pissed because of what he just did to Nim. Shenzi
Okay.
is not
Azeroth-
letting go out of spite.
Azeroth, you miss.
I figured. Oh well.
While he may be in a zone of silence, he does still have his mage armor. It doesn't just disappear.
I know.
When did he activate it?
It lasts for 8 hours.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
And I can't cast here, so I'm sorry, Shinzi. I can't really heal. Him.
Nim is still dazed. He has no action at this time. Tato.
Tato's gonna drop that great axe he had. Sorry, Lady Divine.
Wait, why don't you just throw it at him? I mean, sorry.
Because-
You can't actually throw a great axe.
Yeah,
Oh.
and even if I tried, I might hit Shenzi, and that would suck.
I guess.
So I'm going to use my speed and stabby stab, try to get through his barrier, mage armor, whatever.
Roll for attack.
Yep. Minimum. Just had to move some windows. Crit.
We are all going to die.
Now it's my turn to get a crit.
Allow me to draw your card.
I do believe the damage is piercing.
Should be, yeah. Roll your attacking end. Clear the crit, please.
And now roll
Hey,
damage.
who's got a phone that is buzzing?
Mine goes off whenever I don't need it to.
Very loud.
It's not
Yeah,
even close to the mic, which is the worst part. But go ahead.
With a sharp stick. Double damage. And the target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, the target loses an eye.
Okay. This saving throw, he shouldn't get it just because he has to stay still. Or he should let
he
go.
can still get it.
Okay, fine.
Now, moving your neck is not a
The
hard
only
thing to do.
yeah, that's literally all he has to do is move his neck. That's it. And he passed it.
But he still takes double?
Yeah, he still took his damage. I already applied it.
Nice.
All right. Let's get Crickets added back onto the combat tracker now that he's here. Or Cricket.
And again, I'm so sorry, guys.
You should be.
No, you are
I'm
fine.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh my god, I'm joking.
Are you really, though?
Yes.
All right. So next up, we've got Cricket. Could you make a initiative check roll, please? Blah, 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 blah. All right. You guys see Cricket bustling up from the crowd behind, but he's going to take a little bit to get here.
Friend Cricket, our companions have suffered a most unfortunate circumstance, and I fear their greed may have taken hold of them. Pray help me convince them that these material objects are not worth their lives.
What do I roll
Zelos,
to
for your explanation, this store has every kind of item that you could imagine. There is only one of each item, though. Any kind of magic. Obviously, the more rare ones will be more fought over. On your way through, you are seeing bodies everywhere. People that are either dying or dead. Others that are rushing for the doors with their prizes. This is just madness. Absolute madness. And basically you can get 5 items, and you just have to make it out the door with them. They are all free.
Up to 5 items. And mind you, they are hard to get after the first time.
And do I see like the group like splits in different areas?
No, we
I
are
mean,
all attacking the same guy right now.
Lucky for them, they did not decide to split up.
Okay. Well, if everybody's grouped together, I am going to withhold my own darkest ambitions
Well,
and see what is going on with the.
it's possible that you could have time to try for an item or two of your own before you encounter the party.
Okay.
That's up to Zim.
You could try and grab a couple of items on your way. So basically, whatever you want, it might still be on the shelves.
Okay.
They
were
the first
at one
section
point.
and the front of the store. Then it went to mundane weapons and items. Finally, delving back into scrolls and then magical arms and armor and trinkets for the backpack, I believe.
Stronger spell scrolls in the back.
Right. The group is currently in with his spell scrolls trying for a level 4 spell that Shenzi wants.
Okay. I'll like I said, I'll look out of character. I'll be looking up some magic items as quickly as I can. In character, I will be running towards the group.
Great
If I see them
fun!
attacking a mage,
Right, Boo?
yes, I do agree. Correct, Boo.
I would
But
suggest
I basically be running towards the group, and if I see them attacking a mage, I will, since I'm still fresh, I will attempt to use Fist of Unbroken Air on the mage, which means it must take a DC 14 check, and I will be spending 3 of my monk points on this attack, so I can get the maximum damage potential.
First off, the mage that they're fighting is in a zone of silence, if that impacts it. Secondly, you're not there just yet.
Okay.
You're still about 60 feet off.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so I think I'll look up the range on the Fist of Unbroken Air, and I'll just be running towards them, and if I locate some of these items I post in there, I will try to pick them up, if that's the case.
there was one
Alright.
item I was trying to get for you in particular. I'll try to tell you about.
Okay, well, you can just DM.
Brum, as your turn
Yes, sir.
comes, you find yourself tripped by a blue cat.
Oh,
In your hands, as you fall, you find a tea flask of Sugar Rush.
oh, here it is. It's in the chat already. The one by itself.
What do you do?
I find myself disconcerted and set somewhat aback by the sudden development. Brum might lose this turn.
All right. Nim's companion Silver will rush over. Not really able to do a whole lot here, but he is still going to try. Well,
Wow.
cut to the... Okay, that's for Claw. We're skipping that one.
But do you see it? The bracer defense.
Yeah, I saw that. That was I was gonna basically what I was gonna look for something very similar with some sort of a defensive brace.
But you could have made it 2 first, which would explain why we couldn't find it.
Give me a percentile roll. Pick high or low. Zelos.
Let's go low today. Look at that.
All right, you have your bracers.
Woohoo.
You had gotten to them before Azeroth did.
Good job. Hey. Fine, it's not my fault.
As for Silver, something slipped. Your AC is reduced by 1d6 for 1d4 rounds. I'm not going to
All of the
bother
Ds.
because he's probably not going to be attacked. He's just too weak for the wizard to really even notice. Shenzi.
I try to hit him with the. I'm gonna beat him with the staff of charming, since I can't use any of its spells. And I miss.
That would be a miss, yes. For the Archmage's turn, he is going to pull out a dagger with his other hand and throw it at Tito.
I'm sorry, what is he throwing at me?
A dagger.
Dagger.
And that is another frickin' crit.
Bring
You've
it
gotta
on.
be critting me.
Ha! What's
Shenzi,
the card?
seriously, that was terrible.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, there's the one for DMs.
If I die before getting to Grandma's, she is gonna bitch me out hard.
Alright, let's see. Ranged attack. That is piercing, yes. Oh, jeez.
Come on, let's hear it.
Damn this leg. Permanently. When entering combat, make a DC 12 Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, you have disadvantage on strength and dexterity-based attacks for 1d4 rounds.
And this is a permanent. I have to get like magical healing to deal with this.
Actually, this is just straight up permanent, not even magical healing. But it's also only a DC 12.
And one of the books I'm going for increases my constitution.
Yeah, you've got a +6, or no, that's a con, so +3. So more than half the time you're gonna make it. It's just, you know, it's there.
Yeah.
The dagger buries itself deep into your leg.
He screams, but he's also inside the barrier, so nothing gets out.
It's like a Tom and Jerry episode all over.
He's cursing in so many different languages, but nothing can be heard. If you roll a high enough of a perception, though, you could maybe make out what he's saying.
It should be noted that silence is a concentration spell if Tato has taken damage.
Oh yeah, I probably lose my
Please.
concentration.
Give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Hang on.
So, yes, we can hear you screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then
How did
I
you
am-
mess up your sheet again?
None shall see me.
who?
Though
You!
my battle cry may give
How did
it
I mess
away.
up my sheet?
That's what I'm asking.
What are you talking about? What's messed up about my sheet?
You have no second level spell slots listed on your sheet.
Yes, I do. Silence and Zone of Truth.
Those are second level spells, but not spell slots.
Yeah, I don't
Look
know
up
how that
above.
happened.
Yeah, that's how it got messed up again.
How do you fix it?
How did you level up?
I don't remember.
You changed.
What
you
does
just-
the level say at the top of your
He
main
is
sheet
level
for Ranger?
6. He is showing his level 6. But that could be because he went in and just typed in 6.
I think it would still change the effect for spell slots, but I'm not certain.
It would not.
Then you're screwed, friend.
Oh, I fucked up.
I'll have to look into it
Well,
and
there
fix
should
it
be a way
later.
to manually fix it. If I remember
I
correctly.
can. Anyways, yes, we hear you screaming. The dagger is embedded into the bone of your thigh. Zealous, you do need to change your icon, by the way. Side note. And the Archmage will cackle with delight. Elysian.
He hasn't felt this good since he was a kid.
Elysian, drawing his bow, now that this mage has wounded 2 of his friends, I said drawing his bow, putting his bow away and grabbing his rapier to stab this archmage repeatedly.
Give me one moment. Alright, you hit him. Roll damage.
None shall see me. Though my battle cry may give me away.
Anir, I don't know what that influence was for, so I'm going to refund it. Azeroth, you're up.
Am I able to
Azeroth.
attack now? Okay.
Yes, I said it was your turn.
I'm sorry.
Please pay
Well, that
attention.
doesn't- oh my god. That doesn't stop me from attacking this guy. Oh wait, no. No, maybe it should. Maybe it should. Fuck. You know what? Go.
So wait, is the cone of silence?
Oh.
Yes, the zone of silence is gone.
I meant zone, not cone. Sorry.
Anyways, I rolled my damage. I should have rolled it on him though, my fault.
No, you roll your attack and then you see whether you succeed or not.
I thought the attack was this dice, the 1d8 plus 3 dump bludgeon. What's the
No,
damage?
that's the damage.
I rolled an attack dice first though, and then the damage, right? Or...
No,
Yes.
not until after I tell you whether you hit or not.
I didn't roll the damage though, that's what I'm saying.
You were saying that you should have, and you should not have. So you did it
No.
correctly. Don't change what you did, because you did it correctly. That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, okay.
Now, for your attack, he casts Shield.
Ugh.
Your attack bounces off of his magical barrier.
Ugh. So it was a... Oh well.
Advance the turn if you're not doing anything else.
Fine.
Nim will bite at the Archmage. He is still definitely not at full strength, so he's not going to do the advantage. And he misses. because of the shield. Cricket!
Yellow.
Cricket.
All right, so Cricket, can you hear me? Hello?
No, I can't hear you.
Even now?
Nope, still can't hear you.
Okay. Well then, Cricket, what he's going to do is he's going to take his move this round. So again, the ability I was trying to use last round has a range of 30 feet. If I was 60 feet away in the first round, and I guess I would be, trying to move as quickly as I could through the crowds. Would I be within range in this round to use that ability?
What is the range on it?
30 feet.
Then yes, you could get within range.
All right. Well, then that is what he is going to do. That is what Cricket will do this round. Is he will again try to push through the horde like a salmon swimming upstream, and then channel the force of the air into his fists and throw it at that vile mage.
I would like to remind you that he did cast a shield, so his armor class is higher right now.
That this ability only requires my opponent to make a strength saving throw against DC 14.
By all means, go for it.
That is what we are doing then. He must make a strength DC check against 14.
He horribly fails.
Oh my goodness. All right, let me double check something on this ability real quick, just so I make sure I get the damage. All right, and okay, yeah. So since I'm burning basically 3 of my monk points on it, I get 1d10 for each, for like 1d10 for the base, and then 2 more d10 for each of the extra. And do you want to do that in the tower or on the sheet?
Oh, just normal.
Boom, shakalaka.
You could have rolled it on him.
I always forget. All right.
I'll apply it manually.
I'm sorry. I'll try to remember for next time. I apologize.
All right. Now, does that push him back?
Yes. Let's see here. One key. You must must make a strength saving throw, or is pushed back 10 feet away from you and knocked prone.
In that case, Shenzi, the scroll is yours.
Woo!
Nicely done.
Good job. Knockback always cool.
Hooray for Black Friday specials.
I give Cricket a big hug.
Might I recommend that we depart this location now? It is clearly becoming more dangerous by the moment to remain.
Yeah.
I have
Not
one
until
more
this
scroll
wizard
right now.
concedes.
No,
I have one
hush.
more scroll to get. One more.
Is it truly worth risking the lives of not only yourself, but your
What
companion?
is the scroll?
Nim is kind of whimpering in pain.
On that note, healing word on Nim coming up.
I'll go for it.
So
but if it means picking a fight with somebody, then I'll just let it go.
What
but
is
I
the
wanna see if I
scroll?
can get it. Summon.
Why is it so important?
Summon.
I said summon greater demon.
Oh.
Oh god.
Wait, why didn't you get the undead one? Anyway.
Should have named it Summon Greater Best Friend.
That's pretty much why Shenzi wants it.
Brum, we'll keep going, but
Shenzi's trying to replace Nim?
Okay.
Oh God, no!
Greater best friend is still inferior to bestest friend forever.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I was going to ask. I do have some items to look for. I just didn't know how we were handling those. Or just playing out.
Just send them to me in PM on Discord.
All right, gotcha.
What's the Archmage doing right now? Other than being prone?
He is getting up He's glaring at you all, but decides to just cut his losses for now.
No hard feelings. Except my leg.
Oh,
think-
reminds
I
me,
think-
healing check on the leg.
I think you've done permanent damage. Not sure. Also, fuck you.
You could have died.
He
Brian will
is.
attempt to remove the knife and bandage the wound.
You are able to do so. Tato, it is still a permanent effect.
That's fine.
Alright,
There is one of those items on the list that should I get it, I'm going to have to play We Were Kung Fu Fighting every combat I use it.
Oh no.
Oh, that.
Well, here's
Okay.
hoping.
Okay,
you don't
all
get
of the
it then.
belts were
Okay.
already grabbed. The rest of those you can grab on the way out.
I'd
The-
like to
So,
hit up the
since
book section.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
Tato wants the books. So since we're here, should I roll for the scroll?
Yes. Pick your range.
Okay.
And I'm
gonna
sorry, you said all
say
the
51 to 75. Ah! Okay, it's not there. We're good. Let's go to the books.
Well, Zelos, Cricket has some things he wants to grab on the way back.
Before the
Zelos,
books. Okay.
yeah, between here and the books. In the armor section where the robe, well, the ring is also in this section, so do roll. Zelos, you'll need to roll a percentile and pick a range of 25.
I'm feeling pretty good for that 50 to 75 range. Bummer.
All right. Unfortunately, the Ring of Regeneration is not there.
Bummer.
Azeroth already looked for the belts. Those had already been grabbed. The
What's the
robe and boots, the belts of giant strength.
That wasn't my stuff. But my stuff is already gone.
Those were things that you had looked for but were gone.
That was Tato, I think you're thinking about. I only wanted them for the trinkets and the mace, which I got one mace.
Okay, well, either way, they were looked for and they were gone. Go ahead and give me a percentile roll, high or low, for Boots of Speed.
Let's go high again.
They are not there. And then the robe.
Why not? We'll keep it high.
Can I try to grab for something random while here?
Yay! Look at that.
Going to say no. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, your robe of scintillating colors is there.
I got my disco boogie robes.
Alright. Guys, do send me a PM on Discord here with what you actually grabbed.
One step ahead of you.
Yeah. Shenzi already did it, and that's why I was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Zale grabbed a portable hole and handy haversack while no one was looking. Totally, yes.
What?
When nobody was looking, Zale grabbed a portable hole and a handy haversack. Yes.
Zale isn't there.
But he could have been. He has the stealth for it.
No, he wasn't there.
Yeah, for all you know, he was.
Yeah, after all that preachy talk, he grabbed something on the go.
I think Shenzi would know if Zale was there.
She would.
Given the items you have, yeah, you probably would. Maybe Jester was here and picked up some items for Zale.
No.
How about Rook?
No, Jester
Rook
was
totally
busy
still serves
running away and abandoning us in that heist.
You're not wrong. Which, actually, no, that's why he abandoned us in the heist. What's a bank robbery compared to a Black Friday super sale?
All right, so are you all making for the exit now? Oh wait, you wanted to go to
No.
the books.
Yeah.
Yes.
Books.
As you are going back through the store, you're seeing that more people are left dead or dying than alive.
I would like to use my perception to search for any dead bodies where there are items still on the ground, though.
We don't have time for this.
Hey, he does while I look for books. Actually, Shenzi and I can both look. And I got a
Yeah.
bad and I got a bad leg and I'm doing. So, meh.
I can help you look for the books you.
Manual of Bodily Health.
Okay, that's what I'm
And
going for.
Can I still
Any
do this?
book on Lolth.
Well, can
just-
I technically do that random search or no?
Oh, I'll do the one for lulz, and
Yeah.
you can do the bodily.
Yeah.
I'd like to get on this as well.
Fine, help me look for books just involving Lolth. I can't get this guy the book he wants. I might as well get him a bunch of other books that he might not have read on Lolth before.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear a yes or no, so.
Azeroth, you can do your investigation.
Thank you.
Tato, also give me an investigation, and everybody that is assisting him, or you're giving him assistance, so he'll make it at advantage.
Oh, investigation.
Maybe I should roll the investigation because
Tato's the main one looking.
Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
assist
My
Tato
bad.
then. Are you kidding me?
Elysian, you do not roll for assistance.
Oh.
What do I
Okay.
find at 17?
You are able to find 3 books on Lolth.
Lovely. And how about the Manual of Bodily Health?
That one would have been in the trinket section.
Oh
I
well.
thought it would have been in the book section. Oh,
That's a magical trinket.
I mean, it was a
we
magical
can-
book.
This is not necessarily. It would have been in the trinket section.
Okay,
And I did not
missed
see you
it.
say that you wanted it, so go ahead. But we can go ahead and back up. Give me the percentile roll, pick a range of 25.
Okay, thank you. 51 to 75. Nope.
That one especially probably should have been a 10% chance, but you know.
Yeah. All right, well, 3 books on Wolf. That's 5 items total for me. Time to get out.
I would still like to look for one of those fancy belts before. See if there might be one that has fallen to the wayside amongst this group.
No.
Okay.
Would anyone like to assist?
I
I'll
will.
assist you. Sure. I was hoping to find something anyways.
Azeroth, you're already looking, so you cannot help him.
Oh.
This is being done while the 3 are looking for these books.
Okay.
And it's investigation, not perception.
Correct. Unfortunately, you are not able to find any.
Damn it.
Okay, so what do I have to roll to grab one of the books on roll?
We found 3.
Tato's already grabbed one. Or all 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
You helped me look for them.
Okay, well, how many items do you have? Are you at your 5 or past it?
I'm at my 5. Thank you.
Okay, because I can still carry 2 more if I need.
Help I guess when we're done, just help search around the fallen, see if there's anything they missed, or if they brought in anything.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes you gotta find treasures amongst the dead bodies. You never know who fell with something in them, on them, and didn't get grabbed.
Same ding is heard through the store again. The store is closing in 2 seconds.
Oh, see,
Anyone left will die.
Run, 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 run.
Run out.
Oh, so I didn't find anything in my investigation. Boo. How fun. Boo. Running, running, running.
Lots and lots.
That
and lots and
wasn't
lots.
in the rules.
And yet you are surprised that there were additional dangers inherent to this ridiculous event.
Not
Well,
really.
For the record, Brom can run and talk at the same time.
Of course he can.
Of
Of
course
course,
you can.
everybody can.
No one else can, just Braum, mind you.
Yes, he has an additional move speed above and beyond the rest of yours, except for our monk.
You make it to the doors to find them. You make it to the doors to find that Greaves and the 2 iron golems are blocking the way. No! You were not supposed to make it out alive!
And yet we are here.
Well, I'll just have to
Oh.
solve that.
But
Kill them!
Greaves, you're our friend. Greaves, I thought you were our friend.
Greaves?
Ever really friends?
No, I am his brother.
Let me get
I am
Reeves.
Grooves.
Oh.
Reeves. It's Reeves with an R, no G.
No, Grooves.
God damn it.
May I ask, sir, if your brother is aware that you are divesting his store of all of his stock?
Just kill them. He
Wait, if
doesn't
you're his
answer your
brother,
May
question.
not come to violence. If you
Turning-
allow us to...
He does not answer, turning away to the doors and letting the iron golems attack.
I ask that you recall that treachery is paid in kind with treachery, and bad things come to those who betray. That's a nice way of saying, I curse thee, I curse thee, I curse thee. Would you like fresh initiatives?
All right, so
Let's
are we
everybody
stopping
roll
here, or Are
initiatives.
we no? Oh,
Everyone roll initiatives. You heard that,
And
man?
I have the exact same number, of course.
Oh, whoops, my initiative didn't land on the
Ooh.
board. Oh, wow, it's lower. What do you know?
Damn,
Oh,
Tato. We're
and
high
here's my
rollers.
con save.
Yes, do make your con save.
Yep, I made it.
Perfect.
The DC was 12, wasn't it?
Yep. Which means you
Cool.
succeeded.
Nice.
Did Azra? Yes, he did.
Hey guys, I don't think my leg's gonna bother me this round.
Yay!
Shenzi.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am able to. Okay, this one's gonna be so much fun. The reason I wanted the bigger scroll is because I do have this little this little spell called Summon Lesser Demons. And oh, okay, I see how that works. I roll a d6 to summon the demons.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to post the thing in chat so you can look at it?
Yes, please.
Okay. Figure that out. Drag this here. There we go. So I summon 2 demons of challenge rating 1 or lower.
Oh, joy.
And you choose the demons, such as mains or dretches.
Ooh, dredges are nasty.
Are they, let's see, are they, hostile to all creatures, including
All
you?
creatures, including you.
Oh, joy. I assume you're gonna place them right next to the golems.
Yes.
Okay. Well then, let me... You know
The
what?
demons pursue and attack the nearest non-demons to the best of their ability. So if they're next to the constructs, they will attack them. Probably nobody get too close. Or stand behind the golems so that the demons aren't next to you.
I mean, not that rating 1
Oh,
demons are going to be too big an issue, but
As part of casting the spell, you can form a circle on the ground with the blood used as a material component. The circle is large enough to encompass your space. While the spell lasts, the summoned demons cannot cross the circle or harm it, and they can't target anyone within it.
actually, sorry, that material requirement might be an issue.
You give me blood.
The blood of a humanoid killed within the last 24 hours.
Blood.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but yeah, there's
No,
definitely
yeah, that's right. So you're bleeding the dead behind you, right? No, this makes sense, and this is totally not evil.
No, not evil. They're already dead.
At this point, it's
only
just
problem
recycling.
there is that you would have to take this turn to gather it, because you did not say you were planning to from the get-go.
Fair point.
Well, I wasn't exactly planning on the golem stopping us, so that's fair.
Yeah. But there is plenty of blood for you to gather to use, so, you know.
Yeah, there is. Or could I take, like, 1 damage to use my own blood? Oh, no, it has to
It has to
killed
be
within
killed,
the past
yeah.
24 hours. And I am alive. So yeah, I will take my turn to gather the blood to do that.
Alright. You all just watch Shenzi just kind of, oh, okay. And she hovels off to and starts pulling blood from the various bodies.
I mean, it is Shenzi we're talking about here. None too surprising. Shenzi's up to something, but
Gonna pass the turn?
Sorry.
I would like to make a called shot to one of the Iron Golem's faces and throw my spear.
Called shot means you have disadvantage.
Okay, thank you.
But hey, this gives you time to figure out what those 2 demons are gonna.
A 17 and a 20.
Alright, you throw it
Yeah.
at the face. You should have actually rolled it on them.
Sorry, my bad. Can you give it to me anyway, please?
I suppose you hit.
Thank you. And this time I'll roll on. I got Iron Golem 8. And I will teleport there and stab it again.
Extra attack?
Yep.
Alright, go for it.
Oh, I did it again.
That one
You
misses.
want me to just miss this one? Yeah.
Well, it would have missed either way.
Yeah, my bad.
I'll be right back.
let's see, which one was it now?
So I'm up in the air right now.
I figure that your legs are around its neck. You're almost like a scarf.
You know what? I like that. Let's go with that. I am choking this. I'm just on it, you know. I'm not trying to choke it. I can't really choke a metal golem,
Yeah, it doesn't breathe.
but I'm gonna get free attacks on the head next turn. What were the results of my attack, by the way?
What do you mean?
The called shot to the face. Like,
You hit?
what, yeah, I hit. But how did the golem react?
It's a golem. They really don't give any reactions.
Dang.
Sorry.
That's
I'm
fine.
beginning to suspect that he intended nobody to get out of here. Too bad for him, though.
That would be a miss.
I think some people did
Oh.
probably get out, but oh well. Because I think we were the ones he really wanted to stop. I mean, we did go furthest in.
That's not good. That's really not good.
Silver will go and try to attack. He has advantage. That hits. For 8 points of damage. Next up is the Iron Golem. It raises its sword high, completely ignoring Tato on his neck, and goes for... Who is not paying attention?
Die.
The one that just started laughing.
My turn.
I am paying so much attention. I hit my push to talk.
The Iron Golem, unfortunately, brings it down on Nim.
Well, he is the most wounded of the party.
And hits. For 25 points of slashing damage.
Oh, yay.
Brum.
Do you see now the folly of this farce? Friend Cricket, will you assist us in rescuing our sorry behinds from this predicament? Inspiration to Crickets next time, or any time during the next 10 minutes, on an ability check or attack, add 1d8 to the roll. You may do so after the roll is made, but before the results are announced.
And that goes to everybody?
Just to Cricket.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Healing word on Paul. Actually, you know what? Bless. Let's get everybody with a bit of a boost. So my last double spell slot. Oh no, I have one more after this. Second to last double spell slot goes to bless the party once more.
What?
Bonus
You
action
just
for
brought it up.
inspiration.
Okay, inspiration, got that.
Standard action for bless.
Okay.
Or rather, to bless 5 of us. So,
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
because 5's the most I can do at one go now.
I passed the turn.
All right. So how do I add that? How do I add that plus on my attack with the dice? Do I just
You'll just
move
roll
the
it.
dice?
You roll your attack first, and then you decide if you want to use it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Crickets would then rush up and attempt to attack the iron golem that has already been wounded. Their first attack.
Do you wish to add the inspiration to that, or are you good with it?
I think I am good with that one.
You hit.
All right. Second attack. Or do I need to do damage first?
Just do damage real quick.
Womp, 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 womp.
All right. Roll the next attack.
I think I am good with that one as well.
It hits. And any more?
Yep, my bonus attack. No, I'm good with that one as well.
All right, roll damage.
Can I use luck on the damage roll? I don't think I
No.
can. That is the end of my
Ability
turn.
checks, attacks, and saves, I think, are the limits. Let me double check, though.
Basically, any d20 roll you can use it on, but not anything else.
Pretty much, yeah. If you're rolling a 20, you're good for it. Unless it's like a random roll a 20 to see what happens.
And what was your lovely thought, Tato? Oh, no. Well, advance the turn then, Cricket. I need to update put my noises, sound effects back how they were. Ugh.
Have returneth.
Greetings. Nim will kind of limp up at this point and bite at him. That is a hit. And bam.
There you go, a mouthful of metal.
The metal kind of crunches a little bit underneath his fangs with that particular attack and damage. Also, he has not used any of his spell slots yet. And he is going to also apply a Divine Smite. Alright. Iron Golem 13 will swing his sword at Azeroth.
Yay.
If I can scroll. Damn it.
Roll.txt does not work.
It hits. For 35 points of damage.
Woo!
Azeroth.
Let's see then. I think I'm going to finally cast Spirit Guardians. And let me drag it here for you to see. Oh, okay, that's not how to do it. Drag it over here. There we go. I think I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians. Wow. That's my first action. And just so I understand right, I can target specific creatures with how many over fairies I want, or I mean, well, creatures Yes. No.
Let's see. I'm looking at the spell.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just making sure.
An affected creature's speed is halved in the area. Make a wisdom saving throw or take damage. Okay. You can cast that. Okay, so that has to be cast on yourself. And it creates it in a 15-foot radius. Are you specifying your party members as unaffected?
From receiving half damage, yes. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, unaffected.
Okay. Alright, then that is all that there is to do with that spell.
Thank you. I'm just making sure. Okay, then. And then I wanted to, as a extra turn. Wait, just make sure. Can I do the? It wasn't. Was it para healing? No, that's no. That's casting time 10 minutes. Fuck that. The other one. Cure wounds. I believe that lets me heal as a
Healing
free
Word
action.
is the one that lets you do it as a bonus action.
There we
But
go.
you
Thank
cannot cast 2 level spells in the same turn.
Oh, damn it. I didn't know that. Well, shiz.
I have let it go in the past, but that is how it is.
Darn it then. I guess I shouldn't bother with that then, because we got 2 people about to die. Me being one of them. Okay then. So in that case, I'll take away the you know what, the first one, the Spirit Guardians, and I'll go ahead and do the just the healing wards. 1d4 spellcasting modifier. Yep, I'll do the healing ward.
Okay.
Yep, I'll use it as a main action and a bonus action. That's possible, correct?
No.
Fuck. So I can't heal both of us at the same time. Darn.
Later you'll get a spell called Mass Cure Wounds, which you can, but not right now.
That sucks. Okie dokie then.
But what you could do is you could do Cure Wounds, which is superior to Healing Word.
Yeah.
Or you can do Healing Word and attack.
Well, I guess I'll probably have to end up going with Cure Wounds, and I'll just up it. Cure Wounds, spell modifier, yay. Which wasn't it right-clicking? Shit. Nope. How do I get you to come out? There we go. 1d8, right-click for more heals. It's a higher level spell. And you know what, I'll just do it. Can I make it a level 3 spell? I'll only get one. Yeah.
If you've got a spell slot for that, then yes.
Heck yeah, I got all my spell slots. Sorry, do it for me. And that's my 3rd spell slot. And I can go for the attack after that, correct? As a bonus action?
Yep.
Okie dokie then, I shall. And I can use my new hammer and my mace, or no?
No, not the mace.
Okay.
There is no try.
God damn you. Okay, okay. As soon as I figure out where my reel is. Okay. And I shall go for the wounded golem. Boop.
Do you have a magic weapon?
That is a miss, Azeroth.
Okay. And I move the turn.
Wait, I have a question.
Hmm?
Even if you can't use the ability of a magical weapon, it still counts as a magical weapon, doesn't it?
For overcoming damage resistances, yes.
Yes. You should use the mace anyway.
I thought, wait, that makes no sense. If I can't use the base, then I...
You can use it. You just its effect won't activate. Its magical effect won't activate.
Yeah,
but
I'm
it's still
pretty
a
sure
magical.
it's one that you have to attune to. But you could still use it to attack.
Like you can use it just as any other mace, but it's a magical mace to overcome damage resistance. And sadly,
Oh no, it's a magical mace that goes against constructs, but okay.
Also, do you have extra attack? I forget if you get it.
The extra attack? I believe...
he should.
I don't know if he does. Let's see, maybe it's in here. No, not in
I always
there.
never remember where to look for it, so...
I don't think you do.
Yeah, I know I get the bonus attack, that much I do know, but I can attack twice in a row, but I used my action in an attack, so I don't think I got anything special like that.
Oh yeah, the extra attack is also, yeah, that's also considered a bonus action as well.
Yeah, I can attack twice in a turn.
Wait, Okay, so when you do cure wounds, you could not attack.
really?
Anyways.
Oh well.
Yeah.
So I did it the other way, and I could have attacked and then used one of the heal as a bonus. Okay.
The healing word allows you to use it as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, moving on.
Sorry, it's been a while. Anyways.
Okay, where were we? Okay, pass the turn. Oh, you
I
did.
already did.
Okay, Shenzi.
Okay, so
Sorry,
what are
got
my
distracted.
demons?
Oh, yes, I did pick those out. Let me remember which ones. I picked out Maw Demons.
Ooh.
What,
They
I'm
sounded
sorry,
cool.
What demons?
Maw Demons?
Maw, like mouth.
They're in Volo's guide. I haven't actually looked at them. It sounded cool. And they're CR1, so... Ah, they do have an image. Oh, God.
I was going to say, they're not cute.
Nope.
They're not even cool. They're just fucking... Ugh.
They're just terrifying, and I love it. Ah, great choice.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
No, this is particularly fitting for Black Friday.
Okay, I have to maintain my concentration for this, so I won't be doing any attacks or any.
Can do attacks and maintain concentration.
It's taking damage that has issues, and you can only have one concentration spell active at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't. As of next turn, I might do something.
Well then, pass the turn if you want done. Tato, what was your...
I would like. Okay. I would like to make an investigation check to see if there are any compartments that I can open up.
There are not.
Oh.
These are
Well, there goes that plan.
not Tin Man.
What?
I don't know. Azeroth's got something going on behind him.
Okay, I didn't.
Or he's doing something. I don't know. Anyways.
All right, since I didn't need to make an investigation check there, how about I just, while I'm here, just stab my spear through the head of the Iron Golem? It's not like he can stop me at this point. And I can just push it right in.
Make an attack.
Is it really an attack if I'm just shoving it in? Because I'm right there.
You still need to push through the armor.
Oh, okay.
Literally, these things are basically nothing but iron.
I think less Tin Man, more Iron Golems in Minecraft.
I've never played Minecraft. Not my kind of game.
They're completely iron.
All right.
There's no body under there, just more iron. In fact, I've got a picture of them that I can post, share.
Yeah, please do.
A very small one, but...
Oh, okay. Can I just lift off the head?
No. It's attached.
To be fair, if you can just lift off its head, it can just grab you and squeeze.
Oh.
Or
Wow.
its friend could while you're busy. I mean, you wouldn't get a dodge if you're busy taking off his friend's head.
Whatever. I'm gonna try and stab my spear.
Make your attack.
Yep.
That is a hit.
All right. So I stabbed through the head. What happens?
You stabbed into the head.
Okay, into the head.
Nothing really.
Why won't you die?
I think that's very accurate for Tato.
All right.
The thing is that destroying the head doesn't necessarily do anything more to them than it would anything hurting any other body part.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
SMH.
However, since you are in there, I will not make you do another... I will make you do an attack roll, but it will be with advantage to see if you can push it further in. And do more damage.
I'll take it.
Well, you've got... This is your extra attack. Which you should have.
Yes. But I'll take that instead of using one of my other Monster Slayer abilities.
Alright.
Welcome, punch!
Do you have any way of improving that? No, you don't have inspiration or anything. Alright, you're not able to get it any further.
I could use my heroic. I could use my heroic to reroll it, and that's about it.
As far as heroic actions go, they are not part of D&D itself. I'm keeping them around because of... that's what Rika put in here. And I'm going to basically say they are pretty much just that you can use to help an ally.
Okay.
Like Nim putting himself in the way of the attack, you pulling somebody away from the edge when they're about to fall, things like that.
Inconceivable!
So it actually has to be a heroic action.
Exactly.
Both figuratively and literally.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yay!
That is
to do
just,
more
you
of
know,
the
my
stab
ruling
stab.
on it.
Let's hope that I actually hit this time. And I hit. I think. Maybe.
I am so tempted to say you don't, just because you didn't let me say it.
I'm tempted
But you
to
did.
remind you that it probably won't deal much or any
Good.
damage, because it's not magic.
Prepare for multiple stabbings, because Tato's on his head, so that counts.
You do not get sneak attack.
Why not?
They're golems.
Because, yeah.
I can't sneak attack golems.
No, they don't have anything to rupture.
Oh.
Congratulations,
Well,
you're
for a hit
stabbing
point, then.
stone.
Teach my hamster to suck eggs!
You're stabbing a wall. Congratulations. You stabbed it from
Rizeroth,
behind.
what are you talking about for that?
Rizeroth.
Oh, you probably gotta give it 4 more health back then.
Are you meaning inspiration, Rizeroth? Okay. Tato, you feel inspired. Some otherworldly... You get this brief glimpse that somebody is watching you and enjoying what you're doing so much, and you feel inspired by this. I kind of prefer to treat them like lucky points, where you can just re-roll after you roll.
Okay.
So just on your character sheet on the main tab, you click the little box for inspiration in the upper right corner, and you have that to use
Yay.
at any point. That comes from Riseroth.
Thank you, Riser. I boop your snoot.
Azeroth, I am going to destroy you and your phone.
And your little dog, too.
Yes. Elysian, are you doing anything else?
Oh yeah. Nope. There's not much I can do. I mean, I would have
That
saved
was a
it
pretty
for a
good one.
different time, which was actually sad, but I guess so.
Iron
Oh, we're all
Golem.
dying. This is sad.
The Iron Golem is going to swing at... Tato! A large hand reaches up to grab you. And that would be a hit. It grips you in its fist and forcefully pulls you away from its face.
Do I still maintain hold of my spear?
You do not. You do take 28 points of crushing damage.
Oh, I
Bludgeoning.
squeak like a dog toy.
However, I would remind you that your spear is still lodged in it, which means that you can literally just poop right back to it.
Oh. Well, can I do that before I even take damage then?
No.
Dang.
Because
It
it's
has
an
to be
action
on your
move
turn.
taken on your turn.
Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
Yeah, that is something that you can do. Oh, they've got Oh. Oh.
Oh, great. He's learned.
Well then.
With all due respects, one hit and they're wrecking us.
Go after the controller.
With all due respect, we were warned by a certain very wise member of our party not to participate.
Yes, but you see, the
certain
temptation to go in
person-
anyway was just too great.
A certain
when I say
person who needs to
sorry.
shut the fuck up so nobody listens to him anyway.
I would like to point out this is literally impossible. No, actually, it's part of his racial statistics. He can't shut up.
Literally, it is. Azeroth gets hit for 24 points of damage.
The solution is easy. Just don't
Actually,
get
wait
hit.
a second. Yo tomate, senor.
What?
I showed you that. Is that possible to be used?
Great fun! Right, Boo?
Yes, you can. So, in that case, let's see, what is your armor class? Well, let me just put it this way.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Demouser, I think that is just 6 months. Either way, thank you so much for that resubscription. You are awesome. Azeroth, you can use it. Unfortunately, it still hits.
Well, I guess I'm dead.
No, you already the damage was already applied, and you're still conscious. Barely.
Yeah.
There's
Another
something
game
I could
where
do to try to help, but these
healing,
things are
yeah.
immune to charm.
Another game where I'm stuck healing everybody.
Maw Demon is going to attack and hits. The other Maw Demon will also attack.
You guys
And
have to explain
miss.
something to me. Okay.
Brum!
Hello. Well, there's not a whole lot he can do right now, but will inspire Azeroth this time, I think, along with the healing word. Cast out first level because I'm running out of slots. Inspiration, probably something along the lines of, just hit them with your hammer.
I can't hit things if I'm forced to heal every turn.
But if I hadn't been forced to use up all of my spells, we were grabbing random chunk off of the shelves.
My statement still stands.
Anyway, Azeroth, next 10 minutes, anytime you make an ability check or attack roll, you can apply an extra 1d8 to it. You may do so after the roll is made, but before the results are.
Mm-hmm. Don't think I'll be able to do it anytime soon. But sure, thanks.
Feast of the Rising Dragon. I wish to use my inspiration. That's a
Alright.
reroll on attack, right?
No, it adds 1d8. The one from Brum is you add 1d8. Bardic Inspiration and DM Inspiration are two different things.
Dang it.
Bardic Inspiration is by far more limited.
Is what?
By far more limited.
Yeah, but it's also something that you can apply as you please. Well, up to so many times a day.
5 at present.
I said, why have you broken my Pokemon thing?
Because why not?
So with the +1 from the D8, that makes it 17.
It is a miss.
All right, next attack. Feast of the Shattering Mountain. Hey, it looks like that one hit.
All right. You did the hit. You did damage. Good to go. Anything? You got one more, right?
I have one more attack.
All right.
And it should be the let's see what would be the I can't think of a good name. It's a roundhouse to the goal. I'll do luck to reroll.
All right.
Much better.
Yeah, you hit.
Oh, all the
Nim is going to bite at it again. And again. And again. And again. Oh, wait. First, actually, he was going to do... Where is it? Divine Favor. Which gets put to both him and Silver. He hit. So it takes that. And the smite. Alright. And Golem 13. Going to swing at Elysian.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh, yes.
That is a hit.
I'd stop it if I could, but they're immune to charm.
For 23 points.
Ow.
The second attack.
Execute Order 66.
Basically. We'll go on Brum.
See, that one was timed well.
That is also a hit. Wow. You managed to maintain concentration.
Of course he did. Considering his normal state of affairs, what's this little bump going to do to him?
No, just a little bump of 16 damage.
Sir, you are nothing but a bully, and I defy your brutish method.
A sword that is like 3 times his size.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but fortunately healing spells fix everything.
Azeroth.
Oh yeah, I was muted. Oh no.
Are you still there?
Nope.
No, we are not still there.
I think I'm just gonna have to use the mass healing.
Do you have one?
Yes, I have 2 more spell shots for level 3. Thank you very much.
What spell?
Mass ward healing, which I can choose up to 6 of us.
Oh, mass healing word. Okay. I think that's a. Is that a bonus?
What? So, I guess so. I'm sorry. I was gonna 1, 2, 3, and a 4. It makes boo-boos go less ouchy.
Isn't it 6 people?
Yeah. 5. Six. Why not?
Probably might as well. Funny how the least wounded one is the one that gets the most healing.
Well, that's the most I can do there.
You should have an attack at least.
Oh, yeah. That's less than my last roll, so it's not going to hit.
You do have a DM inspiration that you could use to re-roll.
I only get 1 of those, correct?
Well, those are, you can earn more by role-playing well. Speaking of, I probably...
I'll hold mines for now.
Okay. Or, you know, the chat can always give you one. Shanzi! Actually, sorry. Shanzi, it is not actually your turn. Outside the store, where Grooves had gone, you hear the sounds of high-pitched bickering.
Oh dear.
Oh.
As if from between 2 siblings. Through the front door... Really?
Follow him like I see him.
Through the front door comes the Greaves you all know and love, dragging his Okay, stop that. Urgh. Through the door he comes, dragging his brother by the ear. Seeing them both together, they are completely identical except for the outfits they wear. The demeanor they hold themselves in is different, but physically they are the same. He waves at the iron golems, and they both stop attacking, straightening up, and just calmly, as if nothing had ever happened, walk back to their positions on either side of the door. I do apologize, my goodness lords and lady, for the inconveniences here. It seems my brother got away from me while I was in the middle of a very big sale in Baldur's Gate. I was not aware. I do apologize.
Greaves? The real Greaves?
Ah, yes, I am the real Greaves. Only one.
Well, it's your brother who should apologize, but yes, thank you.
You are right. He drags by the ear, the grooves going, ow, 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 ow. Stop that! Yes, sorry, whatever. Let go!
Why did you want us dead specifically?
Yeah, that doesn't quite make sense. We're some of your, as far as I'm aware, your brother's best customers. Oh. I see now.
There is no hatred deeper than that between siblings. Unless it's opposing nations, I suppose. I mean, political hatred is, if nowhere near as deep, at least far broader in perspective. Perhaps that things should be adjusted slightly to account for national dispute.
Can we just go?
Oh, yes, you may go. I do apologize for that. Here, let me help.
Do we get to keep the things we brought?
He waves his hand before you can respond, and you all find yourselves back in the mansion.
Yay.
Fully
This
healed.
was, listen, Azeroth. In this instance, it was an ask for forgiveness instead of permission situation. I need actual medical attention on my leg now.
You find that you are all completely restored as far as wounds and such. Tato, you still feel a little stiff in your leg, but there's no more wound. It might just be a little stiff here and there in the future.
Do we still have the magical items that we took?
Most of them are duds.
Really? Oh well.
There is no thing which glitters so much as a fool's gold.
It was fun, though.
It was
I knew it was a trap. Are you aware of how many people lost their lives in that?
I don't think a lot of. Are you sure there are people really
Greaves
lost their
has
lives?
killed us before.
Greaves has never killed you.
He's attempted to kill us. And then
No, he hasn't.
No.
He did sort of kill Zale.
No, he didn't kill you either.
Why would Greaves kill anybody? At least, not on purpose. At least on purpose. It's not his fault that Zale chose.
Was entirely accidental.
Yeah, it's not his fault Zale chose to just, sit there and literally just sink to the bottom of the ocean.
He can't swim.
He could at least flail.
He did. He rolled a 1, remember?
No, you said you calmly just sat there. You literally just went into a sitting pose.
He rolled a 1 on his athletics and drowned horribly.
Oh yeah, it was the one, and then he just kind of just froze up. And just sank. Like a stone.
Die.
So, the opportune word there was most of them are duds. Who had the Black Friday miracle?
Zelos. What are the... Let me pull out the book. Because I'm sorry, but I'm not actually giving you guys that powerful of items.
No.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
Wanted at least the studded armor.
I knew it was.
Well,
too
you
good
did
to
not
be
actually grab the studded armor anyways.
I know. Would have been good to have the armor upgrade, that's all.
true. What about the books? Are they just blank?
The books are real.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Let's see. Let's start with Zelos. You grabbed bracers of defense and robe of scintillating colors. Let me look up that robe. If I can get to that point, because literally the magic item section is about half the book.
I've got a link to the Roll20 D&D compendium if that helps.
On the web
I
version,
like
you
my
can actually
book.
do a control. You can do a Control F on the web version and actually look up the word, and it'll pull it up.
I know I can, but I like the book.
Aesthetic, man.
A real page turner.
I'm gonna be so pissed off if my belt is done.
You know,
Okay,
a certain
so-
cynical. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, a certain cynical member of your party who was not present might have mentioned that if these items were realistic enough to fool you in the shop, they could potentially be sold on the black market to some unsuspecting individual that you're never going to see again.
That is a very good point.
And we still have access to said black market.
Remember not to put your real names, Tato.
Somebody named Tater sold this item and it didn't work. I'm looking for Tater.
I'm just gonna give it to Elysian and take a cut. Let him sell it.
Probably the smart thing to
Zelos,
do.
they are not the only ones that were real are the bracers of defense. However, they are not quite as powerful as normal. They are only a +1 to AC.
Okay. Yeah, that's still one more than I had before.
Let's see. Mahal, you did not grab anything. Blue Dude, the only thing you grabbed...
There was mention of the Sugar Rush tea.
That you do have. That was from Ethereal Influence.
Just
Basically, it's a potion of haste.
Haste or time stop? Because
Haste.
it was mentioned as in the over-the-hedge squirrel.
We'll leave that up to Anir.
Fair enough.
So, Anir, let us know in the chat or PM which one you want it to be. It's just designed differently.
What did I get out of mine? You didn't say you got cut off.
Give me one moment. Uno momento, classe. Ugh. Why am I not finding the Mace of Smite? I'll just do... I went to the website because, you know, time. Oh, and it comes up with the frickin' Mace of Smiting. Search. There it is. Okay. That's the one that is... It adds extra when you roll a 20. So basically when you crit.
So when you crit even harder.
That is correct.
Cool.
Yours was not an actual Mace of Smiting, but it is a Mace +1.
Yay.
Tato, you grab those books, and then the staff and belt.
Now the belt, I'll understand it not being real. The staff, I think it's level appropriate.
Yeah, the belt definitely is not real.
It's over
Yeah.
9,000!
But again,
If
they
I-
do look real. So if you are unscrupulous enough to go ahead and try and sell them, you can get away
Has
with
there
it,
not
possibly.
already been enough pain and heartbreak over these items?
I mean, part of my goal here was to give you guys a way to get some more money.
Well, you can take this +1 mace and sell it to somebody who thinks it's a real one.
It's probably
it
still a
is
good
a
belt, nonetheless.
Well, I mean, a real smith might just might.
It only has a maximum of 2 charges, but otherwise it works as expected.
The staff of swarming insects.
Yes. So if you use it for giant insect, there is a good chance that it will disappear altogether. But it does regain all of them each dawn. So, oh wait, actually, sorry, reverse that. It's insect plague that you can only use once, but giant insect you can use twice per day. If you use it twice for giant insect, then it will probably consume the staff.
Well, if it only has 2 charges, if I use giant insect, it can consume the staff. If I use insect plague, it can consume the staff. If I just summon harmless insects around me, it'll only use 1 charge.
Yeah.
And thankfully, hoverflies are nearly indistinguishable to be.
Oh wait, sorry. I see what this is meaning now. That's to consume 4 charges or 5 charges. I will say it's got 5 charges max.
So I can summon 1 giant insect, or I can risk breaking it to summon an insect.
Yes.
Or I can make up to 5 insect clouds. Okay. I mean, yeah, 5.
Let's see, next up we have... Cupcake, you got a lot of stuff. The scroll
got 3
is
things.
real. Well, compared to the others, you got a lot of stuff. The scroll is weird. The real. The cap is also real. The helm, no. Turlix, Elysian, did you actually grab anything?
The Cloak of Invisibility, which I'm sure you're not going to let me keep. So
That,
that's the only thing on
unfortunately-
my list I managed to get.
That is unfortunately not real.
At all.
Not at all.
It's not even downgraded to a Cloak of Elven kind.
No.
Yeah, well,
But
I-
it does look like a real Cloak of Invisibility, so again. It is a perfect replica, just doesn't have the actual magic. However, all of these items do feel magical. They do have a magical aura. They're just not actually necessarily got any effects. That all said, there is also a sack of coins on the floor of the mansion in between all of you. There are 50 gold pieces each, along with a note from Greaves saying, "Please do accept my apologies again for the inconveniences. I do hope to see you again as customers in the future, yes. Also, here, this will also apply for a coupon for 10% off."
Valid for about an hour.
No, don't do that. Because now I found out an item that I actually want.
I have no interest in this blood money. The rest of you may divide my share amongst yourselves.
Well, the notes from Greaves, this isn't really blood money.
And yet we are benefiting from a travesty. There is no other word but travesty, which claimed the lives of dozens of people.
Well, I wouldn't say travesty. If this
that was not Greaves' fault.
I mean,
no, voice of the sky, it may not be his fault. I lost my hand the entire affair.
Were those really real people we saw, or were they just figments? I mean, how do we know that wasn't a trap just for us specifically?
If the illusion is one that we cannot pierce, then what matter if it is real or not?
Well, because in the long run, we found out these weapons were fake. Very genuine fakes. So, I mean, technically no one died.
Even
Those
so,
people
I will
had
not.
to be real, because if they were not real, my summon demon spell would not have worked, because their blood would have.
Lady has a point, folks.
So I guess Greaves just lost 90% of his client base. So we're probably going to be some of his only customers for a while.
Can we give this guy a medal for just most appropriate use of sound effects?
Right?
That one belongs to a certain Zelos.
Zelos, I will give you DM inspiration for that.
Thank you.
Most appropriate uses of sound
I
clips.
still don't consider this blood money simply because it's Greaves and not Cruz who's giving it to us. Because Greaves had no control over what happened until he actually got there.
Who is going to take the money?
I am. I need gold.
Okay, better yet, who will not be taking of the money?
I will not have anything to do with this.
So the rest of you will still take.
What you wish, but I will not.
I'll take Brum's share.
I'll take his share. Thank you very much.
I will split it between all of you.
Okay, fine.
Yay.
As well as Shrek, because he is party inventory aside from the stuff from Nim's lawsuit.
Brum, you gotta understand, sometimes doors just open for you, and you gotta take it.
But if I were to do so, then I would be compromising upon the morals which I hold against the world as an example.
Well, even though I
were I to compromise in this matter, how could I tell another to stand fast in what is good and right?
Easy. Be in the same church as me.
And I by no means decry your religious preferences, my friend, but they are not my own.
I mean, for me, I'd always accept charity. I'd always accept gifts. Learned that long ago.
The money, no. Everybody please send me a PM of what I gave you and its limitations, and I will get those added to your sheet at some point.
I'm just gonna edit the original post that I sent you.
this one believes that he was in a situation somewhat against his will. Wait, this is against our will. Like we just.
Oh, it was totally. Well, we were brought there without consultation, but the party did decide to enter.
Okay, yeah. So again, we
Literally,
were presented with,
you came out of the mansion and your cart was in the parking lot.
Okay. Yeah, so we were presented with an opportunity, one which we did not understand the ramifications of until we actually entered into the agreement. Once we were there, I do agree, some of us may have gone overboard and had a little too much enthusiasm for what was happening. I think, again, though, I think it was not just us that entered into this frenzy, it was those around us as well. And when that happens, the mob mentality can rule. So, again, while the effects may be tragic, we don't know. We haven't left. You know, I can assume that all of our wounds were healed, even, you know, the tragic damage to, it was Tato, right?
Yep.
Except his leg's still stiff.
Yeah. You know, even the tragic damage to Tato's leg seems to have more or less been healed with only some consequence. We won't know until we leave the house if this was truly a night of slaughter, or if it was all perhaps some strange, magical, misguided event. We won't know. But before we start destroying each other's moral reasoning of this, let us at least leave the house and check on some of those fellow adventurers that we saw on the floor and see if they are truly gone or if they are back amongst the living.
Aren't we supposed to be heading off to finish Tato's body?
I do not.
Yeah, but let's be real here. What's going on right now is just way more interesting.
I do not ask any of you to walk the path I take. I simply state that I will remain within the borders I have set for my own morality.
That's fine.
By all means, take the money and feel no guilt in it. I simply wish nothing to do with it.
Feel no way.
Okay, then don't try to make us feel guilty about it. How about that?
I have to agree with Shenzi because you claim that you're not trying to state it, but then you call it blood money and almost nearly are directing all those comments at us.
Are you aware of
taking
the
said
definition of blood money, friend Elysian? It is money paid out to the victims of those who have been killed unjustly.
No. Not
yes, it is actually it. It was originally coined in the age of the Italian mafia as a means of promoting peace between the various warring clans and handling those deaths which occurred in territorial disputes.
He's just kind of nodding along like, yeah, okay.
Well, you ask a question.
I mean, Tato's actually listening.
Let me, I just gotta slide this in here. I love it when the party bickers.
The point is that you're still kind of pushing it on whether or not you say you are. And that kind of is annoying.
You do have a point, my friend. It has
Not only that,
long and wearying day, and we have yet to even begin the journey which we set out this morning.
Did we
Perhaps
really
we
set
should retire
out?
and
did we really set out anywhere?
Oh, the cart's been moving, I hope. Except for when it
No.
stopped.
Well, we were supposed to have it loaded onto the boat. Whether any time has passed relative to our own experience in the real world has yet to be seen because, oh look, we're still in the mansion bickering.
You really are.
Bickering is fun.
That said, would you guys like experience?
Yes,
There is 10,000 total experience points awarded for that entire situation. Happy Thanksgiving. You each gain 1,429 experience points, which are already automatically added to your sheet.
Woohoo!
Yay.
How
So,
much more do we need before we level up?
About 5,500 more, I think.
You're at 17.5 thousand. You need 23,000.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, because I don't even see where my experience.
Click on your
on my
class.
because I forgot to.
The little symbol next to your class and level on the first tab.
Oh, thank you. I forgot. So that's.
On that note, are you guys going to be leaving the mansion?
Yes.
Hell no.
I'm just going to take stock of where we are.
I'm
Because
gonna
every
go
time we
take a
mess
nap.
with
We already,
Graves,
got an extended rest though, so technically.
Tato, you feel perfectly fine.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize we had an extended rest. I'm sorry.
I told you all that you were feeling, all of your wounds and everything were healed.
Yeah, I know that. But, like, I didn't realize our physical exhaustion was healed.
Yeah, you feel refreshed.
It was
Okay,
as
cool.
if it never
As
happened
if nothing
at
ever
all.
happened.
Which, Azeroth is mass disappointed, by the way.
Outside, you find that no time has passed. You're still in Mole Master. You haven't loaded the wagon onto the ship yet. Nothing seems to have happened.
Didn't even get to hit anything with my hammer.
I mean, didn't you hit the,
No,
you did
nothing
not hit.
got hit with the hammer. I did not hit anything with my hammer for my life.
sure you didn't.
No, I didn't. I missed. I got hit a shield. I hit nothing. I hit nothing. I hit nothing. Had to heal. Had to heal.
You
had
hit
to
the
heal.
shield.
Oh my goodness. That is
Everything
not-
he hit with the hammer was a lie.
Yes, that too. Let's not forget that part. Biggest letdown.
On that
Fine.
note, we are ending the D&D stream now. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. I know it was not a normal session, but, you know. Thanksgiving and Black Friday, I couldn't pass up that chance.
I got a free staff of swarming insects. Even if it's half charge, it's still nice.
Well,
Well,
okay.
whatever.
Even just summoning the insect cloud is great.
I'm thankful for my extra point of defense. Thank you very much. I'm so thankful.
Also, them books, you know, it's like, I may not be getting the book that he wants, but, you know, 4 books about Lolth. I don't even know. What were the other 3 books? I hadn't even looked at the names of them yet. Can I even read them?
I'll figure those out for next week.
Okay.
Hopefully. Send me a message to remind
Guys,
me.
I am just so grateful for all.
Grateful for being in this too.
Well, thank you to my patrons, donators, and subscribers. You guys are the ones that make sure I can keep bringing you this content. Thank you guys so much. I will be back in just a few minutes with some more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So do stick around. I mean, you got money. You've got money. for
Yeah,
leasing.
yeah, but unless I could probably sell the cloak for thousands of gold, I'm probably not going to get to afford to either get a bow or better armor.
Before we stop entirely, do you want us to update our inventory? Or are you doing that?
I will hopefully remember to do that between now and next week.
And did you still
Okay.
want us to text you with what our weapons supposedly were supposed to do?
What you actually got them, yes.
Oh, I thought it was, even if we're selling it to the black market.
You guys make sure that you message me, please, and remind me in case I do forget. So, anyways, thank you all for joining. Stick around for some Pokemon Let's Go, and I bid you all adieu.
Bye.
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 Die.
Do I not have a...
Goodbye.
Oh, there we go. Alright. See you all in just a minute.